Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Let me just correct myself in chat real quick. For people asking me when the Gideon thing's happening, all I have been told is let's do it after the Mike Klum documentary drops. Okay? That's what I've been told. I've been told after the Mike Klum documentary drops. I've not been told when after. Okay? So it could be the day after, but I don't think I'm going to aim for that because I want to make sure I'm, nice and prepared. I would imagine that it would happen sometime next week, hopefully, optimally, but I don't know Gideon's schedule. So that's the issue. But that is what I've been told, okay? And I promise you that I will give you updates as I get them. Hello. As you can see, I've been unpacking. And I, flatly built this bookshelf, which is really kind, okay? And we are, as I unpack, the walls will start to look less empty. I'm in a different room now for streaming as well. I'm in my little stream room. I'm not in the same room I sleep in, which is kind of nice. Can I shoot the gun? No. If the documentary comes out tomorrow, I'll watch it tomorrow. If it ends up coming up tomorrow. Do I work at a gas station? Thank you. Flatly is wholesome gilded? That's evil. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that. How much to show the gun? You're looking at it right now, aren't you? My God. You guys are so obsessed with this. Can't believe it. Flatly actually did something that wasn't a washing machine. Well, he can't do a fucking washing machine. At least he can do this, though. Which I very much appreciate. It was this, and he also helped build the TV stand, and I built myself some drawers. So I'm still sleeping on the mattress on the floor, but got a couple of upgrades. And, even so, it still, murdered me money-wise, dude. Oh, it's not looking good right now, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not putting that on you guys. Don't even get me started. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff I'm working on. It's fine, chat. But Bungless knows I've made a horrible mistake. Oh, shut up. We need a book tour. I could do that as a drill for whenever I sent it in DMs. Okay, bet. Thank you for the 5. We'll do it probably after we get to this custodial work that I kind of want to talk about real quick. I'd do a book tour for a derail. If you wanted to derail me showing my books that I have on the shelf so far. This is a tiny percentage of the books I have. But I got those out because they were just in the thing that I was unpacking. But I would do that for a derail. Happily. Sure. Let's see. Maybe we could build a bed frame. Maybe I could afford a bed frame, motherfucker. What part of me... Okay. Oh my God. Just a hint. If I'm oh, my finances are looking a little dicey, I'm really freaked out, but I'm not going to talk about it. And then you're you should buy another big giant piece of furniture. No, I can't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm a little frugal. I'm a little frugal right now. I'm a little frugal. It's fine. I also don't care. It's it's fine to sleep on the floor. It's good for you. He's so well read. Did you guys know he's a philosophy major? You guys will definitely have a philosophy meme if I do end up doing the little tour. Unpacking stream. You guys would enjoy an unpacking stream because I would show you guys all these weird little objects. I was telling Flatly I own so many weird little magical objects. So that's always fun. To be closer to nature by being closer to the ground. Yeah, because the wall behind me in my bed is made out of bricks, and it has holes in it. So sometimes little silverfish come out. It's really awesome. It's really awesome. It won't be a problem when I have a bed frame, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. It's all a process, chat. That's the truth. I have a tiny seahorse statue. It makes me happy. I'm so glad. How much of our donos do you get after YouTube takes a cut? YouTube takes 30%, guys. And then I have to pay my editor. And then I have to optimally, because of the way that self-employment taxes work, you have to save like 30% for taxes as well. It's there's not much left after that. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. I would never do anything else. Okay, this is the dream in a lot of ways. You know, like getting to do this. It's really amazing. Okay, don't get me wrong, but it's not for everybody. You know what I mean? You kind of have to be okay with watching a lot of the money that you've earned going away. You know what I mean? So it's yeah, you got to be built for it. You know, you got to love it. You got to love what you're doing. Which luckily I love doing anything in kind of the entertainment niche. Even if this isn't what I'm planning to do as my final stop, you know what I mean? Like, hey, we're here now, and then in 10 years, chat, I'm going to be a famous movie maker. I'm going to make the new Backrooms. I don't know. I'd love to do the documentary stuff more and make movies eventually. We'll see. That's down the line. I've got plenty of time before I die. Okay, we're fine. What's my final stop? Get a Streamlabs or some shit for a better cut. Nobody ever actually uses that, Bungless. That's the problem. When I start dual streaming on Kick, like Kick gives you a better cut as well.
When you start streaming with me, it'll be awesome.
Uh-huh.
I'm announcing my return now.
Okay. Well, I'm in the middle of my own announcement, so you can do that on your own stream if you'd like.
No, you're not.
No. Okay. So anyways, yeah, nobody donates to Streamlabs, but when I start Kick streaming, there'll be days where I stream only on Kick. Because I want to cultivate that following a lot more. Once I get a computer that can dual stream. So that's a big part of why I'm trying to get a computer. So, why are you asking me that? Do you think I want to talk about that? Thank you for the 2. I really appreciate it. I'm going to act like you said, how's your day going? It's going well, thank you. Why the fuck would I want to talk about that? You know what I mean? Like, dude, I'm so sorry. I just explained that, like, bills are tight right now, and, like, I'm not having a good time financially, and then you're like, so what about this thing? And I'm like, motherfucker, get away. What are you talking? Fuck off.
I hope you don't fucking get in a car accident.
Must be. God forbid you ever have to go to the hospital. I mean, it sucks that you're going to have a life-threatening illness in the next 3 days. Am I right? I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm knocking on wood right now. For fuck's sake.
Are you vaccinated against your dead motherfucker disease? Yeah.
You should go on financial audit. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself, dude.
Dude, that's fucking creepy. Why do you have silverfish running around your background?
I would be fine on financial audit. He would just be like, "You're a YouTuber." And then I'd be like, "Yeah, you're a fat-looking dwarf, okay?" And you allegedly smeared shit on your roommate's walls before you left their apartment. So I don't care, okay? You can say whatever the fuck you want, buddy. Like, I don't need it.
Tell people about the bookshelf behind you.
I already did. You're too late.
Did you tell the real story?
I already did.
How do you even do health insurance?
You held me at gunpoint?
Yes. Okay, so we're going to another thing that we have to cover. This is a custodial announcement about the stream that I did the other night. If you haven't seen the stream that I did the other night, it was on a Roblox YouTuber by the name of Minitoon. Okay, so I'll show you the VOD for it, like the little intro, just in case you're unaware of what this is. It was grooming allegations with the with a 13-16 age gap. Here, I'll just show you.
In February of 2026, a Google document containing past actions of Manytoon from 2018 surfaced, created by the YouTuber Parlo. Within this document, Manytoon was accused of being a groomer due to several questionable messages.
Okay, why did he keep that in? Why the fuck did my editor keep that in? Okay, that's evil. This guy fucking hates me. This guy fucking hates me.
16. Okay, so we got tackles you, licks your cheek from her, catches you and pets you, tries to get away by wiggling, pets more, licks you, tries to get away, lets you lick me so I can pet you more, kicks around, pins you down harder, gives you a kiss. So, Piggy, have you ever heard of it? It's a free...
Okay, so that's what we did. We talked about that. It was nice. It was fun, right? Here's the thing, though. The account that I exposed on Twitter during that stream that originated the allegations, they went on an unhinged, gigantic rant about me, okay? And I want to show you. So I, as you know, exposed them for, being evil, okay? And lying about details, because they claim to have proof that Manytoon knew that he was in a relationship with someone who lied about their age and said that they were, I think it was 15. When it turned out they were 12, there was a 5-year age gap. So it turns out, so somebody, they like freaked out about it, said there was proof. Turns out when I asked them in DMs if they had any proof of this, there was no proof. Guys, I found out why there's not any proof. I'm going to go ahead. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and say this, and the proof for it is coming out, okay? So if it wasn't immediately coming out in the next couple of days, I would hold back. I wouldn't say anything. But there has been some investigation into that allegation between Manytoon and this person named Error, who originally said they were a certain age. Turns out they were supposedly 12.
Collect my derails. ID. -7xh Pavard Go and
read through
PP
the whole
equals
thing.
ig
Thank you.
UQAFKEHPACENLRNN 6 R2s 2 SE5 YA 1K% 3D.
Thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate it. So, like I was saying, that allegation between Error and Manytoon, where supposedly she turned out to be 12, it turns out that's entirely false. Error was 14 during the relationship. There was a lying about the age. I think that Error said they were 15, but it turned out they were 14. Regardless, it was a 3-year age gap, okay? And there wasn't anything like horrible happening, okay? So again, this is just even more of a nothing burger, is what I'm finding out here, okay? So regardless, this person didn't look into the evidence. They claimed that there was evidence towards this 5-year age gap, didn't even turn out to be true. Doesn't take a ton to talk to the people involved in the situation. That's probably something you should do. But whatever. What do I know about this stuff, right, guys? So let's hear what Osty said. And Osty, if you remember, is the person who I said the allegations that they posited were, quote, fucking retarded. The reason I said that is because they essentially were trying to insinuate that they had been groomed when they had a work related friendship with Manytoon and his current girlfriend. Nothing bad happened, okay? They just stopped being friends, and this person got ass mad about it, okay? They went into my Discord during the stream, and I looked through all of the messages after stream because they reported that they had gotten made fun of before they left. As it turns out, they never got made fun of. What really happened is they came into my server after I didn't even ask them to. They just did it of their own volition. They went to the thread talking about the Manytoon allegations, and they tried to just say some random bullshit. Chatters of mine corrected them and said, well, or I shouldn't say correct, but they disagreed with them. This disagreement is actually what caused Osti to leave. It wasn't anyone making fun of them, okay? That came later. Because yes, I said that they were retarded and that the allegations were retarded. Because when you are going to imply grooming and you are going to act like you're going to ruin someone's life over you not being friends with them anymore, yeah, I'm probably going to make fun of you. You deserve it. You tried to commit life ruination for some fucking attention. Okay? Here's your attention. I'm sorry you don't like the kind that I'm giving you. That's on you. That is on you. You. Okay? Right? So let's read what this said real quick.
Why are you making statements on their behalf? You didn't witness our friendship, and you weren't there. You even admitted to being prejudiced against me since you are their friend. I repeatedly asked you not to talk about the situation you know nothing about by saying, but they're so nice. If you don't understand the matter, don't speak as if you do. It is evident from your explanation that you do not understand about it. If you wish to defend your friends, do so in a different way, not by misrepresenting facts. She was upset because she came to a non-discussed conclusion. She was supposed to have been the main install artist for the channel, which was never confirmed or talked about. Moon called me the main artist several times. There's literally a screenshot in the doc. Furthermore, both I and others have repeatedly pointed out to you that this matter has nothing to do with work or being the main artist, and yet you stubbornly insist on claiming otherwise. I understand that you want to defend your friends, but as if the topic weren't already being sidetracked enough, a big account like yours steering the conversation in a different direction will do nothing but harm both sides.
So then Zeker, a chatter of mine, and he did a lot of the research with Minitoon, says, A, you refused to interview with Himpleton when he said he would be unbiased. B, when having a disagreement, you insulted people who disapproved you saying it was illegal. C, you don't even know who made the original doc and kept insinuating we said that you made it, which wasn't true either. Continued. D, you reactivated in under a day for mental health, which is insane. E, you falsely called Minitoon a groomer, and when confronted that the DMs weren't illegal by your own source, you said we were only deny. F, one of your sources even said that the original DM leaker, Delta, had a chance of being liable for leaking Para and Minitoon's DMs. G, you clearly used a fit-in method to call Minitoon a groomer because you wanted to fit in with Para. Oh my god. H, Moon had to delete a tweet where you three supposedly talked it out and you refused to address it. J, you clearly didn't read the doc you helped write if you were reciting legal fluff that doesn't apply within the doc. K, you used AI in a response to us to justify your point. L, you tried to downplay what you did as basement worker when you were a legally defined employee, thumbnail artist of Minimoon, then acted shocked when your employer knew your name. M, you claimed Minitoon had many group chats with 12-year-olds at 18 and 19 and provided zero proof. N, you claimed Minitoon knew Era's age was 12 before dating, provided zero proof. O, you made a claim that it was grooming and manipulation and then said, I don't want to elaborate. Dude, Zeker fucked. Zeker fucked on this, okay? Zeker fucked on this. He fucking won, okay? So, what? Thank you for the 5.
Understand that evidence gets questioned. It happens in courtrooms. They have to understand how to provide proof of evidence.
No, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yeah, I mean, it's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking dumb, right? Like, they're just gonna be that ass mad, and then they're gonna lie about why and act like we made fun of them, right? So then I want to show you this. Burner responds to Zeker's first little post here and says,
to address these points, Osti was uncomfortable with how certain things were in the server, such as Himpleton using slurs and profiles related to rape.
We'll talk about that more in a second.
B, Osti says she does not remember insulting people. Do you have examples of this? C, she is aware of who made the doc.
Okay, so Zeker didn't respond to this, but we could provide examples of Osti insulting people very easily. I'm more than happy to do so. But as far as this, please provide proof of Himpleton doing that. You and Osty are blaming him because he knows the truth, which is true, but it is also true that from a technical aspect, if you're really going to be a moral freak, okay, I did technically say slurs. I did. I said retarded, which is something I say a lot, okay? Does it change my ability to tell the truth? I guess so. Apparently, according to these people. So they showed this.
Will you? Shut up. The OC situation was retarded and didn't matter.
True. Truth, Nuke. Did I say anything incorrect? By the way, this clip is from Osty's post where they talk about...
No, I didn't insult you. I wasn't even the one who wrote the doc or the illegal part, so it's random to ask me questions to me. I didn't even say my thing is illegal or said grooming in the part I wrote.
Yes, but you said that the 1316 was illegal in grooming. So, still not incorrect.
The main reason I declined and left it was that server and the people there were off-putting. Your names were related to rape.
Only mine, but we'll get into that in a second.
And there were numerous messages in your server when you belittled me.
We didn't belittle you. I don't know what you're talking about. We just disagreed with you, but it's okay.
I didn't feel comfortable talking there.
Then leave. I never even invited you, okay? So, I just... You are the biggest, self-victim of all time. It's crazy. You have one person say one mean thing to you, and you have a fucking meltdown about it. It is so pathetic. It is so pathetic. Genuinely.
Not to mention the directed R slur at me at the end of the stream. Despite my saying that I had only written my part, and the people who wrote the main doc were included it, you came up with theories like, looks like Osty wrote it. Why would I talk to you about a topic you already consider unimportant?
So we never said that you wrote it, but whatever. You should proofread the doc like we asked multiple times for you to do. Para did. You were reciting that Para and Minnie's relationship was illegal and also that yours was grooming too. You never said that. You never said never mention your name, or you said never mention your name here again and ran off. So as shown.
Okay, so if you ask, it was essentially manipulation. People in the community were already aware of it. Even though both of them were older than me in terms of mental maturity and power, they never established any boundaries or kept a respectable distance.
Remember, these were co-worker friends.
I don't want to go too much into detail since I don't trust or feel great in here, but they effectively took advantage of me by handling situations horribly and by guilt-tripping and manipulating me. In March, because people were discussing how badly they treated me, they threw me to the wolves on Twitter, leaking my DMs and spreading lies about me. You guys are so horrible. You're making fun of it as if it's funny, or acting like you were the one who knew Minitoon all along. At least be respectful next time.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. All right. And then they also responded to that and said,
you literally think I was illegally employer, man. You're completely off base, and there's nothing about grooming in the screenshot you put there. I said manipulation.
Yeah, but you're heavily implying that it's grooming. Look at how loaded this language is. Older than me in terms of mental maturity and power. They never had boundaries with me. They took advantage of me. What does that scream to you? To me, that screams grooming, okay? They were older than me. Come on. And you were a minor. Come on, right? Turbo literally showed that she said it was grooming in the stream chat. Exactly. So there you go. Called it grooming in the stream chat and then walked it back because you weren't satisfied, right? So then Zeker responds or keeps on going with this. While, mind you, only me and Frozen Turbo, Gubby Turbo, were talking to you, and my name is still Zeker. We didn't belittle you. We kept on disproving your legal claims, and you kept going deny, and Minitoon is all good when we said stuff. Himpleton said your stuff was retarded because it was fluff with no fucking substance. Mind you, this was after 4 hours of reading DMs where at any point you could have called in to say your side and you didn't.
And is it okay to call someone or refer to someone by slurs for no reason? No. And I feel like the way you behave towards someone who's just trying to be nice is so fucking infuriating. Why do you say the R word to everyone you disagree with to the slightest? No, of course you would use your fucking priv to reply. Is it that you were shit-talking people in your little safe space to make fun of it, to call everyone involved slurs? It's always slur to you people. It's so tiring and repetitive.
Oh my god. I say the word retarded when things are retarded. Example. You are retarded. Can I do this? Is this evil? Is this evil? Is this evil? Is this evil?
It might take it as like they win because you resort.
No, I don't care. It's the fact that this gets under their skin is way funnier. Okay? Way funnier. The fact that this gets under their skin is way funnier. I win. Okay. We win. Okay. So, let me read the actual, like, little thread thing. Okay? Because this is where it starts. Okay, here it is.
D. You reactivated to respond to B-Slick. E. You apparently didn't scroll down all the way on the page while reading the law. If you would have seen where it says it's illegal. F. We are not the original leakers. This should be brought up with them. G. It can be classified as grooming regardless. It doesn't have to be sexual. Not how it works. Already, we've just had like 3 just incorrect statements here. Moon said that this is to get people off the situation, and they accepted under certain conditions and got the tweet posted. They didn't stand by their words and also later deleted the tweet. You missed I when writing out your points, putting this here so there's no confusion.
Wow, so condescending. Awesome.
J. This point made no sense. I'm sorry.
Let's see what Zeeker's J point was, since they're deciding to respond to it this way. You clearly didn't read the doc you helped write if you're reciting the legal fluff that doesn't apply within the doc. Nope, that still stands. You just have nothing for it. Okay, gotcha.
This was simply a summary of what was taken from another person, although we can make sure to fact check before counting it as an actual explanation.
Yeah, wow, that's probably a good idea. Wow, it's good to fact check things that when you're making life-ruining allegations, yes.
L. Osti stated that it was weird that Minitoon outright used her real name during their discussion because he had never done so before and it only appeared on her bank account. She wasn't shocked because she knew. She was shocked he randomly used it out of nowhere.
Wow, that's horrible grooming behavior. You know what? You're right. When you use someone's full name, that's evil and terrible. And then
M. This was referring to private groups that Minitoon had with friends in 2020. There's evidence in the document. Even if the evidence is merely testimony, it is still evidence regardless.
And we're flamenco. And we just reached flamenco levels of allegations are evidence. Allegations are evidence. Hey, chat, allegations are evidence, guys. We're back. Hey, welcome back, flamenco. Welcome back. Allegations are evidence.
Osti elaborated in the screenshot that you provided.
Okay, so I quote tweet all of this because I see this just manic breakdown this person's having about me, saying I'm like evil, saying I say slurs, all of that, okay? So rather than, trying to kind of stay away from it, I directly just quote tweeted me saying retarded, okay? Because I'm not going to try to hide from the fact that I say the word retarded, okay? So we're going to do this real quick. Hold on. We're in need of a dramatic reading. Let's be so real, okay? You never go full flamenco, full Ormid. True. That is so true. Okay. And then from here, we'll do the derails real quick, and then we'll get into Puggos. We have so much on Puggo. We have so much extra on Puggo. It's not just the document anymore, guys. It's gonna be amazing. Okay. Hold on. I have to go full jonker for a second. Okay.
There to snore.
A small update to the Minitoon saga. In the quote tweets of this thread, the burner account spreading the information had a nearly 20-tweet freakout about me, saying the word retarded, and tried to pin their shortcomings on the fact that I am called the raped Joker in my Discord profile. So, a few things. 1. If Osti, someone who essentially implied Minitoon and Moon groomed them because of being friends with them, got uncomfortable by the chaotic nature of the Discord server, that's fine, and they're free to leave. I never asked them to join in the first place. All any of the people involved in the document did was join the server, get disagreed with, and have a gigantic freakout where they acted like everyone was making fun of them, when in reality the assertions they were making, without evidence, were just being questioned. That, to me, is the real reason they left, where the rest is just excuses.
The Rape Joker is a nickname bestowed upon me by another creator, which is a bit of an inside joke within the server, partially because of my previous essays. If you genuinely believe that I am less equipped to deal with allegations because of this, you are a brain-dead retard. 3. I meant every word I said about Osti's situation. Holy mother of
How many
God.
details could I have?
Thank you so much for the $200. My God, thank you so much. Seriously. Wow. How many derails can you have? You can have as many derails as you want. Thank you so much. If derails is all you want out of that, I can also do any of the other stuff too. We've got the wax strips, we've got everything. Thank you so much for the 200. I really, really, really appreciate it. Anyways, finishing this out.
Information isn't on screen.
It literally says it in the 100. Anyways, I meant every word I said about the Osti allegations. It is absolutely retarded, and it is not worthy of life-ruining allegations towards Minitoon. Burner, you lied about having evidence towards a 5-year age gap in one of Minitoon's relationships. I showed proof of it. Instead of spending so much time deflecting energy onto me as a form of damage control, how about you address that? Really desperate and pathetic behavior from all of you. I'm not asking any of you to like my style. I'm asking you to acknowledge the facts and have a legitimate discussion around it rather than strawmanning the fact I said the word retard and having a bitch fit over it. That's my piece. Okay? Okay? So that's the custodial work we had to do real quick. It was important. Okay? It was important.
Holy sweep.
You were so right about him being Leather Daddy Freakers. What? I don't know anything about that, to be completely honest. Here's my listen. Let me get on my soapbox for just a second, okay? You guys aren't gonna like this take either. You guys aren't gonna like this take. But this is what I'm gonna say about the Dickers thing. You guys are not gonna like this take. What do you say?
I'm just saying he is actually going over it to defend himself right now.
That's good. I'm glad he is.
I feel bad though. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I feel
thought
bad
it was
for him
something
too.
that really
So let me explain this to you guys real quick. My position on this, and then we'll move on to derails, okay? Before plushy madness. Thank you for the 2. What does the 10 new color mean? So I have a ring light. I'll tell you guys about that in a second. Let me explain this first. So I am always going to believe. Listen, if you guys want to make fun of Dickers and stuff like that, that's totally fine. I'm not gonna like rag on you for that. Okay, I'm not gonna moral F over you guys making fun of Dickers. All right, it's fine to have a good laugh. But what I will say is people leaking consensual sex, and I've said this about everyone that we've had this kind of stuff with, whether it's Morale, who's had it happen to him a million times, let's be real, whether it's anybody, really, right?
Yeah.
If someone is going to leak consensual sex and then twist it to be manipulation or some bullshit like that, you deserve to get fucking run off the face of the earth. You deserve to get burned. Burned. It's like a lesser form of revenge porn almost. When you just leak shit like that to embarrass someone, to make someone feel bad, to try to hurt them, right? And then be like, oh, it's manipulation? Fuck you. So I'm Team Dickers. I'm Team Freakers. From everything I've seen so far, I am Team Freakers. And I think it's really I think it's fucked. I think it's fucked. Right? I'm always gonna feel that way about stuff like this. So that's my soapbox about the Dicker stuff. Okay.
Yeah, like I really thought it was gonna be something of substance, but like it genuinely was just a scorned jilted ex that tried to like twist consensual interactions to be like take this for example, right? They try to frame an allegation like Dickers like cultivated an environment where she would send nudes to him, like, which is such a malicious way to frame like just casual sexting.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, so essentially what's happening there, I want you guys to like think about that for a second. Cultivating an environment for nudes to be sent. I want you guys to think about that. Let's unpack it, right? What that really means is that Dickers is being punished for communicating. Because Dickers communicated from the beginning that this was to be like a casual, like sort of sexting kind of thing, right? So he is being punished for him communicating and being like, hey, I'm not looking for anything deep. I kind of just want like some sexting, right?
Which he was very honest about, actually.
Yeah, which he was. Well, and that's what I'm saying.
Right.
He's being punished for that. That's being treated as if it's cultivating something for like nudes or whatever. What the fuck? Cry me a river, bitch. Shut the fuck up. You shouldn't have sent the fucking pictures of your pussy then. Like the fuck.
She then also framed pretty similar allegation as emotionally manipulated to send nudes.
You made a Google Drive for your nudes, you stupid bitch. The fuck? This is your fault. You did it. You took the pictures of your pussy. You sent them, okay? I'm sorry. Like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And yes, let me acknowledge this, right? Spurk says, the woman's crazy, but it's also funny to make fun of freakers. Like I said, you guys have your fun. Like, I'm not shitting on you guys for, like, making fun of him, okay? You guys have your fun, all right? I get it. It's fun, right? I'm not shitting on you guys. But, like, this fucking woman is horrible. She's evil. She needs to just leave. She needs to be gone, okay? Like, this is fucked. Like...
Yeah, like I can obviously like, you know, acknowledge that there's always going to be a risk factor when you have these type of conversations with people online, but that in no way justifies it, you know.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, can you call him a retard? Can you call him a retard? And can you even say like, not a hypocrite, but like he, you know, he's getting a little bit of a taste of his own medicine, being, you know, the same guy who like covers that kind of stuff and laughs at sex and is like, oh, that's degenerate or whatever. Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. But like, you know, doesn't mean he deserves it, right? That's the thing. Yeah. You know, that's my piece on it. She came from the Destiny orbit. Yeah. First mistake. Okay. Like, I mean, what are we doing? What are we? You know what? Maybe Dickers did deserve it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But it's like, Jesus Christ, Dickers, what are you doing, dude?
Wait,
Start thinking with
really
the right head.
This is really important. When you say
like,
this to the chat, I said when you say that she came from the Destiny orbit, was she pro Destiny or anti Destiny? We need to get that established.
When I hear Destiny orbit, I'm thinking pro, but I mean,
you know, if it's anti, you know what? I could see camaraderie. I could see how that could happen. Pro, it's like, bro, dude, that's evil.
So.
No, wait, no, where she came from, Diaria?
No way. There's no way. There's no way. There's just no fucking way, dude.
I mean, that would explain why she went to Diaria, if that's true, dude.
Dude. Have I just been talking about Dickers the whole time? No. We did some custodial work talking about Roblox stuff because there was an update to all of that. Oh my god, and I recorded the whole thing. Fuck! I meant to just record the Roblox part because I was going to post it on Twitter. Okay, whatever. I'll go through it after stream. It's fine. You want to know how to prevent nudes from circulating? Or circulating? Draw your penis. True.
Well,
she found him from EFAP, which she watched because of Diorio. Oh, god damn it. Fuck.
Yikes. I don't know, like I said, there's always going to be that risk factor. Generally, people will like encourage you not to do that, but it's not like you committed a cardinal sin if you did do it. It's just, these are the consequences that could happen. Doesn't mean it's okay. It's just a risk factor that always comes in place.
Right. Right.
But no, I thought it was going to actually be something, but it really just isn't anything. Like, I'm also sorry. I don't really care that like I think she'll even like harp. He lied. It's like the context of it is to try to like keep private details or not being a public spectacle. Like we do that all the time, whether it's with our PII, our sex lives, or anything. Like I can't really act like that's insane.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I don't know. But yeah. Oh.
Okay, so let's do these derails real quick. And then we're gonna get to Puggos, which you guys are gonna love. You guys are gonna love Puggos. It's right up your alley in schizophrenia. Okay. So
God. The video ID somebody did was fucking ridiculously long. Okay.
Oh, that's fucked up, Jathus. He's just British corpse husband.
Cobra recently made a video arguing that God created pornography. What is up, my brothers in chastity?
Thank you so much for the 5. Cobra made a video that God created porn. Okay, that's cool, man. All right, let's see this. ICE agents mag dumping you after they find out that you're 0.001 shade darker than usual.
Interesting.
That's highly unfortunate. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's your descriptor for it. Yeah, just well, that's unlucky. Next.
Yeah, unlucky. You're going through actual hell on earth, but you hear a banger. Dude, is this from Look Outside? Oh yeah, it's in the title. I'm retarded. This is a good song though. I like that game. I like that game.
Never played it myself.
It's fun. It's fun. Okay, hold on. So if I do this, then I do something like this. So I can put in a video ID. So I can put in a video ID. Calm the fuck down.
Dude, I thought you were hovering over that shorts option. I felt so raped. I was like, no. No. Just after that whole spiel, you just do that. I would be like, fuck you.
I don't know where to put this in. Is it after the slash? Maybe it's after the slash? What the fuck is this?
Fuck. I didn't intend for you to find out this way.
Slash watch equals? Is it this? No, it's 404ing me. Who sent that? Let me see who sent that. Mini Planet 5, can you send a different link? Because I just don't know what the fuck that was. Off topic, you look very gas station chic. Thank you. Thank you. It's my Meat Canyon shirt. Oh yeah, but the thing about my lights and the reason that there's the $10 dono thing for that is I can change the color of my lights. Okay. So for instance, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Why is it doing
You
that
look like
one?
Dream.
Why is it doing that one? For instance, if you wanted me to be blue, okay, we could be blue. We could also be red. There's so many different colors to choose from. Okay, so if you wanted to do that, that's what that means. Okay, that's what that means. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're back to normal. Back to normal. All right. So yeah, that's what that means. Black Hempleton? What does that even mean? That's really scary. Black Hempleton? Bunglis is saying that he sent me the derail. Okay. Also, Jathus, I can't promise that we'll get to all your derails at once, just so we can get into some content, but I promise that we'll do all of them tonight. Okay? I promise. Thank you so much again for your super generous donation. I really, really appreciate it. All right, let's see what this is. Is this actually what they donated, Bunglis? Or are you being a freak? There's no way this is what this person sent. Bunglis, what is this?
Just says yes with an exclamation point.
He probably is. I promise that's what I got. Okay.
Traveling from town to town, state to state.
Screenshot
What the fuck is this?
Kidnapping, raping, then murdering them.
What would you do if you got out of here?
What the fuck is this? Guys, what are we sending?
Same thing all over again. What would you do? Try to murder everyone on the planet
Oh,
Earth.
it's that guy.
Joseph Kellinger, a brutal serial killer. We'll be seeing more.
What the fuck is going on?
On average, each day, 5 innocent people fall victim to homicidal monsters. Like.
Why did he say it like that? Listen to the way he says this line.
On average, each day, 5 innocent people fall victim to homicidal monsters.
Homicidal monsters. Why does he say it like a sassy gay man? Fall victim to homicidal monsters. Okay. Sure. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Who was convicted of more murders than anyone else. Authorities have identified 120 serial sex killers, according to some estimates.
Serial sex killers.
35 of them are still on the loose. They roam the highways and shopping centers of America.
Wayne Williams. Spoops. Remember Wayne Williams? Wayne Williams? That's where Mindhunter would have gone.
Crazed with sadistic lust. Police insist that to avoid becoming one of their victims, the public must first understand the perverse kind of twisted.
Oh God, that guy looks scary. Look at him. Look at Otis.
To avoid becoming one of their victims, the public must.
Look at Otis. What the fuck? That guy looks like a fucking monster. Who the fuck is this guy? I've never even heard of this guy.
I mean, considering what your hyperfixation was 2 years ago, I thought you would just know every one of these by, like, the first 2 letters.
I knew the vast majority of them. What about Otis? Otis Toole. What did he do?
Dude, even did, like, people like the Toy Box Killer or something like that, brought up people like that?
Yeah, I know the Toy Box Killer. I love the Toy Box Killer. Very interesting. It's what Saw's based off of.
Yeah.
Okay, so he killed, like, 6 people. Was it, like, special? Like, what was his, like, little name? What was his little name? Oh, okay. He had an IQ of 75.
How the fuck did he get 6 kills with an IQ of 75?
Evil ass freaking red, because evil and red and stuff.
True. Thank you so much for the 10. I will do that. Toole said he was forced to have sex with his friend of his father's when he was 5. Okay. What the fuck is... Okay, what? We got really distracted. Okay, we got distracted.
Rails are aminals I met at a theme park.
That's awesome. Thank you for the 5.
Must first understand the perverse kind of twisted minds that they are up against. So meet Joe Callinger, currently serving a life sentence for sex-related murder here at the State Hospital for the Criminally
Just one murder?
Just outside Scranton, Pennsylvania.
I'm a patient person.
I've seen this guy's face before.
Got a good listening ear and try to help people.
I think I have.
You're patient with a good ear and you try to help people.
Yes.
When you're not trying to murder them.
Yes.
When Callinger's reign of terror ended, 3 were dead, including his
He's kind of creepy because he gives like a pretty
You
good
murdered your own son?
deep dive of the thought process.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
He was a sacrifice.
What the
I was
fuck?
to murder 3 million people on planet Earth.
Yeah, he seems a little...
And he was...
He's freaking me out because he's, like, very, like, self-aware, which is... I always hate that. It's always creepier when they're, like, very self-aware.
Yeah, I think that makes him worse. Dude, guess the red option in Kahoot, you fuck!
Okay, there, we're red. This is us when we're red, okay. I know it looks more purple than red, but I swear to God it's red, okay? I swear. I promise. Okay.
Sacrifice to see if I could murder one of my own. At the end of murdering all the people on Earth, I was going to murder my own family.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, like it.
Get this guy away from me. That is insane.
I think this thing, when I saw this the first time, the thing that was like the most eerie part is that he just keeps a straight face the whole time.
I just
Like,
hate
actually.
I hate how like matter of fact he's saying it too. He's like, yeah, I was gonna murder everybody in the world, and then I was gonna murder my own family. It's like, okay, okay.
Yeah,
That's,
and then you gotta
nice,
remind
man.
yourself. Yeah, you gotta remind yourself this is not a movie. This is a real person who's actually saying this.
It's like, it's just like, he's just saying that shit, man. Like he's just that was his
Take my own
plan.
life and become God.
This video feels like it's molesting me. Me too.
What do you think of the death penalty?
I'm opposed to it.
The state...
Of course you are. I love. He didn't even blink an eye. I'm opposed to it.
Yeah, I wanted to say that killing is wrong.
You know, it's funny. Some of them do like the reverse psychology thing, where to sound more innocent, they're like, people like me should be killed. Like, but he didn't even. I don't know if he's like manipulative enough to even do that. It feels like he's just like so like to the point and matter of fact with everything. He's just not even gonna hide his biases or anything. He's just like,
well, you should. I like it, but you shouldn't kill me.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, sure, buddy, sure.
There's no right to take your life, but you can murder other people?
I don't
It's different when I do it.
think anyone has the right to take a life.
Except you.
When I'm under hallucination, I do.
These
Oh,
voices-
okay, wait, maybe he's a little bit smarter than I thought he was. Okay. So now he's going for the insanity angle. Okay. He's going to try to pull a Son of Sam and say that there was a demon dog talking to him. Okay, okay.
From God, these hallucinations. Do you still experience them?
Yes, I do.
Often?
Often.
Do you ever feel violent?
Yes, I do.
What do you feel like doing?
How about right now?
Killing people.
You still-
Dude, if the reporter... Dude, imagine the reporter's like, are you feeling, like, violent right now? It's like, what do you want to do? I want to kill you.
I want to kill you.
How would you feel, Hippleton, if, like, you were interviewing a serial killer? It's like, are you feeling any urges now? It's like, yeah, you would be next. Like,
Some of them...
you...
Well, it's like, it's so much scarier than, like, some of them, because some of them try to be all, like, flowery and, like, here, thank you for the 5.
What do you think about the death penalty? Serial killer. No one should kill.
Exactly. So, like, some of them try to be all flowery with it. Some of them try to be all like, oh, well, you know, when you get these urges, they're animalistic and they eat away at you, blah, blah, blah. And he's just like,
I get violent urges.
and then he's like, what do you want to do?
Kill people.
It's like, oh, okay, you're not even trying, dude. You're just having a fine time here, and you're just like, yep, that's what I do. That's what I do, motherfucker. He's talking about it as naturally as somebody would talk about, like, plumbing.
Still feel like killing people?
Yes.
Describe the
Dude, I mean, it's just unbelievable.
feeling that you get when you feel like killing people.
Well, last March 11th, I was hallucinating, and I took
Of course you were, because you remember yourself hallucinating, because that's how that works,
a
right?
razor blade and I cut a man's throat
Here in the hospital?
here in the hospital.
Do you think you'd murder me, Joe?
Yes.
That made me spit my gum out. Jesus
There's no
Christ.
hesitation of that either. Just
Yes.
instantly.
Dude, I wish it had come even quicker. He's like, would you murder me? Yes. Yes. In a fucking heartbeat.
That's gruesome, Joe. That's horrible.
Did he just like make a noise with his lips after that's gruesome?
Joe?
Yes.
That's gruesome, Joe.
That is so violating. That is so
He just.
horrible and violating. What the fuck?
How would you feel if this video ended with him just jumping out of his seat with a weapon?
Why did he just he literally did what I was doing to you the other night. I just kept on making noises into the mic when Ace was in there and he started screaming at me because I just kept on doing this. It would be like, and then he'd be like, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
I'm so glad he didn't pick up. He got so raped.
I think they heard it. It's probably just Discord.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
thank God.
Yes, it is.
And you don't blame me if I say I hope you never get out of this place.
I hope I never do either.
That is haunting. That is
That is
haunting. That is haunting. Okay.
Amen.
Dude, look at how shook he looks at the end. He's looking back at it, and he's like, I hate everything about that.
I hope I never do either.
Amen.
All he says is, oh man. He's shaken from that shit, dude. Jesus Christ.
Dude, that's a scary line though. Like that.
I hope I don't either. That's horrifying. That's fucking horrifying, dude. I will say that is like level 1000 aura though. That is crazy aura.
Well, that just shows no redemption, no change. He will strike again if you leave him out.
Yeah, I mean, like exactly. He's literally saying, if I am given the opportunity, I will kill as many people as I can, 100%. Like, but then afterwards, don't worry, guys. I'll say it was a hallucination, so it's actually okay. It's actually fine. Don't even worry about it. Okay. Okay, let's do a couple of your videos, Japhis, and then we'll do Kitty, and then we'll go. Oh God! Why is it so loud? Why is it so loud? Why is it so loud?
Toys R Us kid.
Oh, I don't know why. Okay, Ace, tell me if I'm like wildly off base here, but the first thing I think of when I see the guy on the bike when he's an adult, I don't know why, but it just immediately makes me think about Amos.
I need to see it again. Hold on.
Toys R Us that I can play with. I don't wanna grow up.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Dude, you know that dude, that Amos is like exactly like, you know, on the internet he pretends to be like, you know, all gangster and shit. Like, but this is how he is in the real life, okay?
Yes, we'll be in VCs with him, and he's like, "Sorry, I'm eating my burger." Like, I'll say it like that, and it's like, you are just like such a like child. You scare me.
I think the worst part when it came to him eating fast food is that he forgot to mute his mic when he was at a Wendy's. It was like, "Welcome to Wendy's. What would you like?"
I made sure that you never forgot about it. Yeah.
Dude, you're like, "Oh, you're so cooked, Amos. You're so cooked. You're so fucking fat."
I said he needs 6 Whoppers because he's a fat
I
ass.
threat to everyone. Don't let me out. I will get right back to unavailing people. But no death penalty. That's bad.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for the 5, Sunday.
He just wants another chance to shine.
True.
We got the best for so much less.
You'll really flip your lid.
Some bikes to trains to video games.
I don't like that little girl. I don't like her either. I don't like her as an adult.
I would hope that you wouldn't like a little girl.
Once a Toys R Us kid.
Okay, and then this is foreboding. This looks horrifying. This looks like what you would see at like the end of the like the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like, this looks like something. Like, could you imagine this except instead of the sun, it's like a mushroom cloud?
Dude, this would be like, this could actually make it for a perfect ARG if it just had like a static break and like, you know, a little bit like a half-second jump scare of the entity at the end. Dude, I could see it.
Okay, what if I...
What? Amos is a sweetheart. He's 5 apples tall.
That's so true. I don't even know what 5 apples means, but that's so true.
Well,
thank you for the 2.
apples, dang.
Replace the sunset in this image with a nuclear mushroom cloud. Maintain the vintage image quality and have it look in place with the rest of the image. Let's see if we can do this. I think we can create something horrible and haunting. Okay. Dude. Walton files with Toys R Us, and it's just dead kids everywhere. Brock, make me a thumbnail. Yeah, that's gonna be my next thumbnail when I talk about the Toys R Us drama.
Dude, it's like, I can already just see like narrations like, the real reason why Toys R Us went out of business was a lot more sinister than you'd like to think. What the fuck?
Dude, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is exactly what we wanted. Yes. This is beautiful. Toys R Us. Dude, that's epic. Toys. I can imagine seeing that at the end of the world. Okay.
Dude, imagine like it's like a whole like, you know, thing like Toys R Us is like a secret cult that like kidnaps children.
I mean, like, I think overall, wait, where is it? Okay. I think overall it's pretty good. Pretty good. I wish it had maintained like the old like vintage looking kind of thing where it was like still pretty low quality. But other than that, great.
It looks like a movie poster now. It's like Back from the Dead.
Whoa, what the fuck was that?
Be a Toys R Us kid. Once a Toys R Us kid. Always a toy.
What the fuck?
The way
I hated that. That was horrible.
They look like an entity,
fuck?
Dude.
Why did it like shrink like that? I need to like see that in slow motion.
Oh, because they're going back to being a kid.
Oh.
That is fucked. What the fuck? That's evil. That is just generally unpleasant. Okay. Yeah, I get that they became a kid again. They didn't have to be so fucking scary about it. Jesus. Like, god damn.
It's just an innocent commercial.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Not again. Not again.
Another
Not again.
one.
Not again. Not again. Not again.
Dude, wait, can we just treat the giraffe like he's actually like, you know, this scary serial killer who kidnaps kids?
Yes, I mean that's how he feels. That's how he feels to me. He feels evil.
Hey there, Mr. Walrus. Oh, hey.
Okay, this will be Jathus's last one for now, and then we'll return to them when we do more derails, and we'll do Kitty's derail, and then we'll move to Puggo's.
How are you doing today?
I'm about as good as a walrus can be.
That's wonderful. Would you like to sing the walrus song?
Of course, that's my favorite song.
Okay, here it goes. You're my little walrus with a great.
This is the guy who made llamas with hats.
Oh, this might take a dark turn.
I guarantee it, yeah.
With a great big smile on your walrus face as we
I'm not looking forward to whatever's about to happen.
sit by the pool and dream of stars and the future.
That guy's gonna get ripped apart, dude.
We will sing this happy walrus song.
Okay.
I'm feeding you walrus meat. What? That crap I feed you every morning is walrus meat. You're a cannibal. Also, you're my little walrus with a great big nose. With a big nose on your little head. You're my little walrus. I think I'm gonna throw up. With a great big belly full of walrus meat. As we sit by the pool and dream of stars and the future, we will sing. I don't want to sing anymore. We will sing this happy walrus song. You're gonna walrus hell, cannibal.
Okay.
That was good.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it could get, to be honest.
It's not as bad as either. It's not as bad as there's this one called like Mr. Smiley, and the entire thing is just that he like comes out of a TV show and then stabs a child to death. That's the entire thing. Like that's another film cow classic. Okay.
So fucked.
Have I seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? Yes. Not only have I watched the entirety of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, I've also watched the like BBC show like adaptation thing that they made, which is also really good.
Never checked it out personally, but heard it's good.
I liked both of them.
What? You got to play this song at the next stream intro.
Okay.
I'm planning on you
What?
tonight. I actually have no idea which song it is.
What is? Who donated that? Who said that?
We'll never know.
Oh, the Walrus song? No. Thank you for the 2, though. I appreciate it. Yeah.
I was gonna start the next stream off with that llama series.
Yeah, man.
Carl!
Okay, so apparently these are animals that Kitty met at the fair? Question mark.
Yeah.
Dude, it's llamas with hats,
Carl. Carl.
and it's a cow.
Hello.
Hello, cow. Cows are great because they just have like no. They just don't have a soul, so it's actually fine to shoot them in the head. I'm just kidding. Let's joke. Let's joke. Let's joke.
Bro. Dude.
Somebody just said cows fucking scare me. What does that mean?
Dude.
That's an odd one.
Kitty's petting, actually I'm not gonna make that joke.
Go ahead. No, you can't back out of it now.
I was just gonna say Kitty's petting their kind, dude. It's awful.
Okay. Okay, that's evil. Okay. See, now I take it back.
You will not make fun of my donators. You will never do that, Ace Howler.
Oops.
That one has like a little mohawk.
Carl.
I guess a mullet's a better way to put that, yeah. And that one has like a whole helmet. Wow. Wow. What's this one?
Sorry.
Fuck goats. I hate goats. Goats are so fucking evil. Goats are evil. Evil creatures.
I concur.
I despise goats.
Yeah,
Because
I hate goat too.
And you want to know why? Because I'm the only one. I'm the only goat around here. Get it?
I hope that broke your mic for the rest of the stream.
Do you guys get it? You guys get it?
I'm the only goat around here, motherfucker.
Goat meaning like greatest of all time. Do you guys get it? Do you got? Hey guys, by the way, goat means greatest of all time. It's like slang. By the way, guys, goat actually means
Sucker, what the fuck? That's awesome.
Was that guy me? Because that's happened to me. That sure has happened to me. So
I just uncontrollably laughed and I couldn't stop.
They let me pet all of them? Well, that's nice. I'm glad that you got a great experience with them.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would hope a petting zoo would let you do, you know, the same thing they'd let everyone else do. But
Well, I don't know that it was a petting zoo. I think it was just like people showing off animals at the fair. So, now that we're talking about Puggo, Chasington a year ago actually made a video about like the FNAF plush channel community. And before we actually get into Puggo making allegations about someone else, saying that they were groomed.
What? I'm the only around here. Proceeds to laugh in donkey.
Thank you for the 5. Before we check out the rest of, like them actually accusing someone else of grooming them, let's look through their own allegations because they've had a doc made on them, okay? And on top of that, it's a very short doc, by the way. And on top of that, Chasington made a video about them, or not a video about them, but they have a segment about them that can kind of give us the lore. We can have the lore, okay, before we go in. So that way, unlike our usual dramas where we're just kind of like, this is this YouTuber, he kind of does stuff, we actually have like a little segue into him.
Hold on, all right, what's next? Oh, fuck.
From what I know, this person is pretty infamous in the plushie community.
There's the white kid with the baggy clothes who's talking like he's black.
What made him this way?
Well,
what is the attraction?
he does look like you.
Okay,
Don't say
he's
that.
not really a plush channel anymore, at least on his main. He does have a secondary channel for plush videos I'll soon get into. Oh yeah, I will. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Unlike everyone else who I poke fun at, but I genuinely either really like them or don't have a problem with them, I just do not like Puggo for a bunch of reasons I'll get into. But I also want to be clear, don't harass anyone. And I'm only covering him because it's extremely interesting, the things he's done, and maybe a little bit because I don't like him. The amount of petty drama he started is like actually baffling. People have made so many rant videos and fucking Google Docs. It's just comedic. Come on, this is good.
As you can see, it's completely disgusting what he does in these short videos, and nobody seems to give a shit.
He's like, what if the
God, dude, we are wandering into a brand new world. That's how this feels.
The only creators I've seen that hasn't really gotten into a big scandal, but there's so many tiny little things, like annoying things he's done, and so many people just want him out of here. Despite being friends with him now, one of the funniest videos about him was made by Sly Pie. It's been deleted, but I do have an archive, and it goes from very whatever stuff to just Puggo acting like an insane person.
How's it going, guys? Sly here, and today's video is going to be on a more unsettling
that
topic.
Sounds like dumpy,
Today I'll be talking about the YouTuber that many of you may know as Puggo's Pizzeria.
Why is this video about fucking Puggo's Pizzeria narrated like a creepypasta read? He did all this dumb shit, blackmailing people with their addresses, not...
What?
What the fuck?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Like a creepypasta read. He did all this dumb shit, blackmail...
Yeah, I really don't like Plush Critic. He says I manipulate people, but he always dose. Trying to get smaller plush tubers on his sign with old dramas from months ago. But you weren't lying when I said I have his address. He has bought things online before. Wink emoji.
Jesus Christ.
That's just keeping tabs, you know?
I keep tabs on all my enemies.
Yeah, okay.
People with their addresses, not paying his editors.
He tried to hack my parents.
What the fuck? Dude.
That's awesome. Wow. And that's his editor?
He's editing screenshot.
Guys, watch out. Puggo purposely told his fans to make fake screenshots of me saying horrible things. If you see these, tag me, and I will say they're fake. This is why I hate Puggo and his fan base.
Well, I gotta go. I got homework. I don't know why. Don't you guys... Or, I don't know. Why don't you guys just make that stuff about Maso and send it through to that server since he is doing it to use? What the? To us is what he means. But don't raid his server. Just make some fake screenshots and send it to them. Okay, dude. Okay. Great. Sounds like glass. Awesome.
To make it look like people said the N-word. Just all around being a little shit.
Happy asked where his plushies were in return, and Puggo told him they got lost in Texas.
How could you fucking do this to me? To be fair, a lot of people fail to mention this was like 3 years ago when he was probably 16. A lot can change in that time, and he won't do obvious shit like this anymore.
Okay, I mean...
Shit's going down in the plushie cartel.
True. Thank you for the 2 Sunday. Yeah, I mean, like, is it better? Yeah. Is it optimal, though? No, obviously. Like, I'm sure, hopefully he's changed, but, you know.
More, but honestly, I don't see much genuine growth. He still keeps getting into controversy after controversy, albeit editing people to say the N-word because he wants to do it himself. Over the years, he did more stupid shit, like being really weirdly sexual to other members of the community.
What did he just say?
Over the years, he did more stupid shit, like being really weird.
Springs, I only love your smelly blank.
What does that mean?
Weirdly sexual to other members of...
Feet is what I would assume. Hey, sexy. And then the guy just immediately leaves. That's kind of awesome. It's kind of awesome.
The community. People I personally know that weren't okay with this at all. The famous Stay at Freddy's incident that he was planning with Sly Pie and then just canceled because he didn't want to pay that much for the venue. And then some...
He was going to do, like, what was he going to do? Like a weird, like, plush meetup thing? A day at Freddy's. That sounds awesome.
Kids complain in his comment section that already bought fucking plane tickets.
Some of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet are on that plane.
I don't know if it's clear, but Puggo's main audience are just really young kids. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with that. I mean, these are the videos. What do you expect?
In today's video, I bought the cheapest and most expensive Five Nights at Freddy's mystery figures I could possibly find. Some for over $1,000.
Mr. Beast.
God, that is just like... it's just like almost disgusting how bleak that is. Like that is just like the bottom of the barrel, like truly bottom of the barrel content.
He could be like us, top notch.
Did that say 5? Yes, it did.
Might have ruined YouTube. We got some of the best thumbnails in the game over here.
Okay, dude. What the fuck was that?
Friend of mine are these 1-star review videos that just have he bit me on it every single time.
He bite me? That one just said he bite me.
There's this weird way to get people to subscribe called screaming.
5 laps of Freddy's! 5 laps of Freddy's! 5 laps of Freddy's! 5 laps.
During a video or live stream, he'll randomly pull out a piece of FNAF merchandise and say he's giving it away. As far as I know, I can't just go like, oh, that's fake, because I don't fucking know. He could be giving some merch out, but the way he does this is very confusing, though. It feels very manipulative. He says all you have to do is hit the like and subscribe and leave a comment and you'll have a chance to win a free FNAF figure, but you can't message people on YouTube.
One like the...
I mean, you can now, but that would be a disaster. That would be a fucking disaster.
This kind of reminds me of, like, if I remember correctly, I think like Rice Gum did some shit like this back in the day and got like flamed for it.
I mean, this was classic like engagement bait, like subscribe to win a free iPhone, like that kind of thing. I think Mr. Beast has been the only person who actually did it, like in terms of like bigger people, like did it and actually followed through with it. I mean, because he would do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Video, 2, subscribe to my channel, 3, comment you finished all 3 steps, and number 4, in the comments you have to say what piece of merch you want. If you just say you finished all 3 steps, I'm not gonna pick you.
Why aren't you just saying you're doing the giveaways on Discord or something?
Oh wait, I think I might have figured out why.
I can see that you're not replying to the comments because every video is just flooded with kids that don't know how giveaways work, begging for their promised success fit Foxy toy. And you know they don't understand because 1, you keep doing this, and 2, these are the videos.
Did you guys...
Dude, this is peak.
That Toy Chica got stolen.
What would you do if this was your son? I would just be a very disappointed father, I guess. I'd just be very disappointed.
From the FNAF 2 movie set. Connie, put a photo of that tweet up on the screen of Toy Chica got stolen from the FNAF 2 movie set. That's actually crazy.
Well, he's trying to do like an ironic...
That's actually crazy.
...thing, but it doesn't work when the audience is actually just children who immediately believe it. You don't send me any of my stuff. I don't think you're certain people's stuff, but I'm still gonna watch you. I would also like to pee Chica. Another...
I mean, would you like to pee Chica?
No.
What do you know? Really? Okay, well, let's see what the audience thinks. I'm gonna do a poll.
No.
All right, answer in the poll. Would you pee Chica?
The thing that people don't like about these videos are the sexual jokes.
Roxanne Wolf's juice in a bottle.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I really care about
What the fuck is this?
jokes like these. I think people try to imply way too much when they make this criticism. Kids are always gonna find videos not really intended for them and watch them, but the problem is, just know your audience, man. You know it's mostly exclusively kids, right? You 100% have to know that by now. It was the same problem with Sly Pie's Toy Chica Tits video, where it's not the most serious thing ever. You just
What the fuck? What the fuck?
have to be more self-aware of who you're attracting to your videos. I mean, Puggo probably does know, but doesn't give a fuck. There was a very funny event where Puggo bought a mystery box from a different creator, told them it wouldn't be a hate or cancel video, and then immediately uploaded a video calling it a scam.
You don't know.
Bro.
Thanks for sending your mystery box. I'm excited to make a video about it. Yeah, this is a scam. This is a fucking scam.
Oh, me. I don't know you. What would possess someone to make a hate video about someone they've never met before, never talked to before, is beyond me.
You can't just
Okay, to be fair, that is a horrible, weak argument. That's a terrible, weak argument. But at the same time, it's shitty that he did that. That's just the worst way to put that.
Why would you ever make a video about somebody you don't know?
Okay, don't ever make a video about Adolf Hitler, okay? Like, I mean, it's just like, what are you talking about, right? Like, obviously, that's retarded, but, like, at the same time, it's stupid that he called your shit a scam. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's had multiple conversations with EDP before making videos on him, dude. It's just...
Yeah.
Just how it works.
Yeah, exactly. It's so fucking stupid.
Buy something you don't want and then call it a scam because you don't want it. Now that we're all caught up on the Puggo lore, you know who this is. It's time to get into his new FNAF Plus channel, what this video is actually about. And you know, I've been mean and maybe a little biased. Let's just give this channel a good, honest, clean look. No.
Peak.
Okay.
Problem?
Okay. Looks awesome.
Issue?
Looks great.
Yeah.
Plush
Huge
is
improvement.
basically just shittier SML with none of the charm and none of the actual funny moments. Oh yeah, also it's Freddy Fazbear.
I only got 2.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Left. How many can you get? Probably not that many, you fat ass. Let's see you try.
It's clear that Puggo is
Bro.
a big fan of SML, but only of the videos that got Logan's channel taken down. This entire channel is trying to be super edgy like SML, but doesn't really know how to make real jokes.
Somebody just said inward looking like a grape.
And only knows how to keep one-upping itself in degeneracy. I want to be clear that these are just jokes, but I have the complete freedom to say this is the unfunniest channel that's ever channeled, and the funniest thing about this is when Puggo will be shown this footage in court. It's also kind of a problem when he knows what demographic his audience is, and still
I would also like to pee Chica.
makes these plush videos where Puggo and his friends just say the N-word.
Man, touching all these kids got me hungry as shit.
What are we doing? What are we doing, man? Man, touching all these kids made me hungry and shit. Okay, great, dude.
Gotta get something to eat. Damn! How much that is? 14, nigga, what's the energy?
Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude.
Hi, man, how y'all letting
Oh my god, this channel's...
What are we doing?
Fucking delete it. We got a bunch of racist stereotypes in this. Mexican, Asian, black, white
people.
But he specifically loves using Lefty as this Black Yoshi ripoff.
Man, who the hell rubbed it through my deep freezer? I just kidding. I know it's my high cholesterol, high blood pressure, having little ass nephew.
I'm not gonna defend Black Yoshi, especially that fuck-ass puppet Logan is selling to kids, but most of the time the racist jokes in SML are actually, you know, jokes. They have a structure with a punchline that can make them funny, and most of them are characters misunderstanding something. It's not always like this, but it's there. Now, Puggo's Plus just thinks the N-word is really funny, and that's all the jokes really are. One video is really trying to be SML, the secret door with all the gore, but instead of building up to the big reveal of all the gore, just puts it throughout the video, which kind of just makes it unnerving, but not in the way I think it's supposed to. This video makes me feel like the police are gonna have a 12-hour standoff with Puggo's Pizzeria. I don't think that's what he wanted. Puggo loves using Mr.
I mean, also, the majority of your demographic is like little kids. Okay, sure.
Hippo as a character. Mr. Hippo is a pedophile and he's in almost every video just saying shit like this.
And I don't even got no little boys to fuck.
Okay, like you could do jokes with
Dude, like
this that could be funny, but this is all he does. All of this is kind of excusable, but this fucking Grinch video he uploaded is
oh my god, the pedo stole Christmas.
the most insane shit. It's really all
We were originally going to react to that. And then it got taken down.
bad throughout the video. I mean, the plot is that Mr. Hippo wants to molest the main characters who are kids. What? But
all them Watts Alt F4 ed my browser.
Thank you for the 2.
I'm just gonna play one specific scene. I guess I should put a warning, but here it is.
Oh, and there's the little boy. Oh, this is the best part. Just me and the little boy. Oh.
Dude.
Oh, little boy. Oh, little boy, wake up.
Dude, what the fuck are we doing, man? This is abysmal.
No, I take it back. This guy's awesome.
What happened to this channel? Where is it? Puggo, what the fuck are you doing?
The main thing being, and I'm not sure if I am gonna say the official word.
Oh, this is Celeste music.
Stories involving love with children. Yeah, I know. That's a pretty heavy thing. So, what even was this? I really don't want to go into detail, and to be honest, I didn't even want to research this topic just because. Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank.
Dude, okay.
No, thank you.
It's so funny that in comparison, his main channel is the most normal thing ever, and you go to his plus channel, it might be the worst thing ever uploaded to YouTube. This is 100 times worse than shit like Toy Chico's plastic surgery and Rose's punishment. I gotta hang this in the Museum of Weird Degenerate Plush Videos. This is a classic. Again, there's not really a joke. It's just pretending to have your plushes be sexually assaulted. Like,
When you put it that way, it just sounds miserable. There's no joke. It's literally just plushy rape. Okay.
So much weird sexual stuff in these videos, but there's no point to it. It's so weird. In this same video, he has his friend to play Santa. Yes, this is Santa. And then they just show his bare ass completely uncensored.
I'm gonna show you my ass.
This channel's the most baffling shit. I have no idea why you uploaded this. I guess he wants to have an SML thing going because that generates so much money. But the main problem is, bro, your audience isn't old enough to know what giveaways or really just how YouTube comments function. At least Logan kind of had the excuse of starting his channel when he was a dumbass kid, but that's not even a good excuse for some of it. He put this 13+ warning over most of the videos, but this only seems to be here to deflect criticism. I mean, first off, you're saying 13+.
Also, if you're doing 13+ in the video with the Grinch like child molester, like I'm gonna disagree, buddy.
With shit like this, just say mature audiences. It looks way less incriminating. And second, he's always advertising this channel on his main channel, which he knows is like 90% kids. You cater to that specific audience. That's who's gonna watch these. You're advertising this channel on the same comments as the shitty giveaways. What's even crazier is the descriptions.
It's like a PSA. Bless you.
Those were violent. Bless Jesus.
You, bro.
It's like a PSA. What do you mean? No, fuck off.
Videos
it's not a PSA.
Content.
No.
It's like, it tells the kids what to avoid.
Stay away from the Grinch guy who sounds like a black man, okay?
Yeah, it's like if you hear a person going, little boy, stay away.
Yeah,
saved lots of kids' lives.
If I ever have kids, they're never, ever watching YouTube as children, okay?
Like game theory, Markiplier, Wicked Makers, and SML. Okay, leave Dako out of this. I'm not so sure Annie Matronic will appreciate having her name on this goddamn video, Jesus Christ. What's really funny is that she did a collab with Puggos, but the comments were so negative about him, she removed them from the title. This 13+ warning isn't even on every video too. In fact, I noticed a very...
If I have kids, they're only watching Puggo's Pizzeria. Thank you, Spectate. Really cool, man.
Important video it isn't on. He forgot to put it on this video. This is like the one video where he
didn't put the warning on that video. He was like, okay, this one's rated E for everyone. This one's rated E for everyone, guys. The fucking plushie molestation video, E for everyone.
Well,
also,
it's like a PSA.
I'm putting a limit to how long the light goes on for because it starts to make me feel like I'm in hell. Can't have that. God. There it is. There it is. Okay. Okay.
What? Derail face holding back tears.
Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. If you keep the light on too long, you'll turn red forever. That's so true. Since I'm making it $10, I'll do it for like I'll keep it on for like 10 to 20 minutes when if you change the color. Okay. Thank you.
Really need this warning. I think the only nice thing I can say about this channel is that they probably have the best sets out of any other channel for their Squid Game videos, and that's it. That's all that's good. I'm not saying every plush channel needs to be for kids and be squeaky clean. I mean, these just come down to being skits, and skits can cater to really any.
I mean, we watched.
The Puggo Grinch situation is wild.
So true. Thank you for the 2. We watched one video on stream a while back. And it was a plush channel that's like catered towards adults. What? Thank you for the 5.
My kids are only watching VeggieTales produced on VHS.
What was it called? I'm trying to remember what channel it was. It was like FNAF plushie polycule.
What?
FNAF plushie, maybe pimp. I'm trying to remember who made this video. If the person who derailed it can remember, they'll tell me. It was like about like one of the plushies was like a pimp, and it like started out and it was like World War II. It was really fucking weird, but it was funny, and it was like geared towards like adults, and it was pretty fun. I didn't have any complaints. I thought it was really weird, but it was funny.
The audience. I mean, I make sure.
It's on the Clippleton channel. That's right. Wait, that's right. See, now I've got like the little earworm where I need to figure this out. It was that one was kind of fun, but just to show that like it's way back. What? Huh?
Must have missed it.
Did my editor delete it?
Oh, you probably missed it.
What do you mean I missed it? No, it would have been the oldest upload before I started doing the debates and stuff. Like uploading debates.
Try searching by oldest, little bro.
Yeah, I just did by scrolling to the bottom. See? It's not there. Hold on. Dude, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed if this was full on deleted, because that would mean it's like gone forever. That would suck. Dude. I need to talk to my editor about that. That fucking sucks. What the fuck? That fucking sucks. Okay, well that sucks. Okay.
Post plush videos that are supposed to be for an older audience, that are nostalgic for plush videos of the past. I feel like I should mention that because like 3 people in the...
You have it on your channel still? Good boy.
Whoa. Did Hippleton just say little boy?
I said good boy. I said good boy.
Interesting.
Good boy.
Makes you think.
What the fuck? Check Discord. Okay.
It's raining taco.
There it is. Yeah.
Aged habanero.
Okay, I can't play this part. I can't play this part. Okay, all right. Jesus.
What do you mean by that?
Gunner42 says he's talking about vinegar, and he says the word wrong twice.
Classic slip up?
Yeah, classic slip up.
Okay.
What was the name of this video? Freddy's Polycule. Yeah, Freddy's Polycule. That's what it was called. There it is. There it is. Wait, it only has 331 views? Do you guys remember this? How does this only have this many views? And then it like does the intro for like the first like 2 minutes, and then it's like them like fighting in World War II. And like SpongeBob starts raping the chef. Yeah, that's a good video. Okay. Anyways, enough distractions.
The comments will be calling me a hypocrite for it. But to be fair, I didn't do anything like this. Maybe you should have just kept this channel completely separate and not kept any of the Puggo branding. Also, don't make the worst videos I've ever seen in my life. That's a good start.
Uh-oh.
Wait, that's all I had to do? Tell people I was rich?
Okay, so we're not done here, I guess. There's a couple new developments I need to go over, like, oh shit, the Grinch video is actually gone. Yeah, he just got rid of it. What? No, not that one. What was wrong with it? Hi all, I'm making this post to let everyone know that we've taken down the video FNAF plush How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Moving forward, we are committed to creating content that is more mindful of you, the audience. Jokes of a sexual nature, as well as those that depict unfair stereotypes of any group, will no longer be included in your videos. So
Wow.
he's basically stopping all of the edgy shit. And I know that's what I was complaining about, but I really want to see what these videos look like without racism or sexual assault, because that's literally the only joke they did. And it wasn't even a joke, it was just like what was happening on screen. Maybe the average man can't understand Puggo and all these videos are like A24 art house films. I would go like, oh, good on you for realizing your mistake, but I know how this shit works. He 100% did this out of fear. I doubt he actually regrets this video.
Yeah, people like this only do it when they have to.
Other than just because people are mad at it. You think a video just happens to be deleted like that? No, he orchestrated it. Puggo!
No, thank you.
This video went through conception to filming with multiple people to being published and was kept up for like 3 months. He just made this video. It doesn't make sense to instantly flip on a dime and act like, oh god, I used to make such bad edgy content.
Yeah,
Especially
exactly.
when you were just uploading to this channel and it was exactly the same. Is it wrong to say I would have more respect if he just stood his ground and didn't fold instantly? Because at least he would be standing up for what he believes in or some shit. But no, he knows
Yeah, the
this video
belief
is
in child
fucking terrible.
molestation.
Then why did you upload it? Now he just looks dumb to both crowds, the people mad at him and also the 14-year-olds that love this video because they're 14. I don't know if I had anything to do with this because I publicly showed the original version of this segment was on my Patreon early, but I hope not. I kind of want to watch from the shadows and observe this situation like a science experiment.
I just realized Puggo is a My Hero Academia fan. That explains it all.
It was most likely taken down because of these 2 videos criticizing it that got a decent amount of views.
Oh my
Puggo
god.
realized,
Edge racist lord. Look at that
because of
thumbnail. These
Yeah.
look awful. These look terrible.
Videos criticizing
You're like, I could make a better one.
I could.
it that got a decent amount of views, and Puggo realized, oh fuck, wipe it all.
I don't want them copied over. I want it all wiped clean.
But he still kept all the videos with the N-word. I don't know. I also think people will probably be mad at that. Okay, just being completely unbiased here, separating my opinion of these videos, this is still the dumbest idea ever. You're making these extremely edgy, racist videos and then trying to get FNAF fans to watch them that are one half children and the other half aren't known for being tolerant of stuff like this.
True.
Genuinely, what did you think was gonna happen? A man makes a horrible sex pervert plush video, deletes it 2 months later. I call that showmanship. Okay, so here's where things get spicy. Well, I guess it depends on what your definition of that is, because we're still talking about waving plushes around on the floor. Puggo is copyright striking any re-upload of the Grinch video. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Those who won't learn from
Dude, the freaking Grinch child molester video is it's lost to time. It's lost media.
history are doomed to repeat it.
You know what I think this plush needs, Sly Pie?
Recreate the Waste Critical video or whatever video. Whoever made that video where it's like, I'll give you like $1 million if you find like the original Jeff the Killer picture, except it's about like the Puggo's Pizzeria like Grinch rape video. Yeah.
A giant pair of fake tits. Sly Pie does not think that's funny. He does not think that's funny.
Did copyright striking anything actually lead to like a de-escalation of a situation ever.
Hell no.
You look so petty every time. Yes, because taking accountability is when you delete all evidence of wrongdoing so nobody can judge you. We appreciate your support and are thankful to those who have brought attention to the errors.
It was Mudahar. Of course it was Mudahar.
In our way. This is
Because then, even if someone found it, he just wouldn't give it. And then he'd be like, I found it myself, guys.
Like to be thankful. Hopefully this video goes over well because apparently they're thankful for me. No, guys, he copyright striked it because he's gonna re-upload it censored. He's gonna take out all the bad stuff so the video is half a minute long. I want to be transparent that this happened after my dear friend Doomfox re-uploaded the video, but for the record, I had nothing to do with this. I mean, yeah, I find it funny, but that's because it is. I didn't... We accidentally set up like a sting operation.
I did not do this! Shut up!
Also, if it wasn't clear, he did this to other channels too. Also, apparently he took down a video just criticizing him. It wasn't even a straight
My bad.
upload. Yeah, you really gotta protect your intellectual property like Freddy Riz Ballora.
Hello there.
Freddy Riz Ballora? Yeah, of course.
Mamacita, could I, little Freddy Fazbear, try rizzing you up?
I think he just genuinely strikes channels if they're small enough and he can get away with it. It's so funny to see him respond to other people getting unfair copyright strikes like he cares and then immediately do this. You've helped an illegal bootlegging company design products that gets multiple cease and desist letters. You clearly care so much about copyright law and not only when it benefits you.
Just let people say what they're gonna say. You uploaded the video, now you have to reap the rewards. That's just what it is. I would say it's not that big of a deal, but I think Puggo is treating it like it is. I get he has the right to copyright strike this piece of work that took him 4 hours to make, featuring characters that he doesn't own, but did you ever consider copyright law is stupid and you're lame for abusing it so less people see weird shit you've done? I also want to point out he changed all...
Yeah, it is funny to copyright strike a video that features like all characters that you just do not own the rights to. That's always fun.
The descriptions to say the videos are 17 plus, even though the actual videos say 13 plus. And I noticed something interesting. He didn't remove the stupid "this content is similar to text," but specifically animatronic is removed from each one now. I mean, good, but also, again, I doubt any of these people want to be here at all. Even SML probably wants to get the fuck out of here. I feel like Puggo wants to be this rage baiter creator, but then pussies out when people get mad at him and delete shit. I don't get it. I don't know. This is just a really weird and interesting situation that I hopefully never have to talk about again. I would...
So one of the things that's interesting about this is this was made a year ago. And according to the timeline that Chasington lays out, 3 years ago, he was 16. So, well, 3 years ago as of that video, which was a year ago. So this would be, he would be 20 now? And he's talking about grooming allegations now?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm not sure how to feel about that, to be honest. Animal abuse. The fuck is that? Dude, there's no way that's real. There's no way that's real. Hold on. Can you read for Rogue here?
Okay, I'll do that. Like right now?
Yeah.
I fucking hate Puggo. I got banned from the server because I called him out for abusing animals.
He does?
He force-fed a cat cheese while it coughed and gagged, and he made stupid baby noises while doing it. Then he repeatedly slapped his dog with cheese. Dog.
Does that sound like it ever happened? Why is this in a Google Doc, first of all? There's no evidence whatsoever. Second of all, you slapped your dog with cheese while you were making baby noises? I mean, come on. That is objectively awesome and hilarious, okay? Like, if it actually happened, then I guess that's fucked up and stuff. But, like, the image of that, of just being like, just slapping your dog with some cheese. That sounds awesome. That sounds fucking awesome, dude. I don't know how I feel about that. And that's the entire like screenshot too. And then after that, it's rich kid behavior, homophobia and transphobia, harassment, misinformation and lying, Sexual conduct directed at minors, making a content farm. So, I mean, Chasington kind of already talked about all of this. So I don't really feel the need to, like, go through this. I mean, unless you guys want me to. It's like, I mean, I guess there would be screenshots in there that we haven't seen. Here, hold on. Because he also made a doc about someone else, but this is the doc about him. All right, let me know. Because either way, we're going to be reading a doc, so let me get some music on. You guys decide. Rich kid behavior next to animal abuse is wild. I know. I agree.
I don't know which one's worse.
I mean, they're both horrible.
Yeah.
Rich kid behavior is probably worse than slapping your dog with cheese while making baby noises.
My dad fucking owns this cheese company.
Yeah. By the way, my dad literally owns Kraft. So yeah, basically hitting your dog with dollar bills over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking dog. Can't even talk, by the way.
Dude. Fucking hell.
Okay, with the votes that we have, it's leaning towards yes. Alright. Fuck it. It's only 8 pages. It's not very long at all. You can go over it.
I love consent.
To start this off, Puggo's Pizzeria is 18 as of November 2023, so that would make him close to 20, or either 20 or 21 now. His behavior has no excuse back then, as it doesn't have any excuse now. Really? Wow, that's awesome, thanks. Puggo's main audience is children. If his content was aimed at an older audience, we wouldn't be having this problem. But his content is clearly aimed at kids. For those doubting Puggo's viewer base as kids, Puggo hosted an event for the release of the movie. I guess the FNAF movie. And as such, most attendees were kids with their parents. This clearly shows undeniable proof of his audience being kids. What? Okay. No matter how much he denies it, Puggo clearly has kids watching, along with his server being filled with kids as young as 5 joining, which I'm now banned from, so I can't gather evidence from it, but you can look yourself.
Wait, does he know about the 5-year-olds in his server, though?
I'm 11 tomorrow. Let's try again. How old are you? 12. How old are you? 12. The server is 13 plus. I want to make sure you're old enough. I am 11. I am only 5. Dear Christ. Y'all bullying an 11-year-old right now. Okay, so the one thing that I will say to his benefit is, as you can notice here, every single screenshot, the person saying that they're underage, it looks either they have a role that is white or they do not have a role, which would make me lean towards them being removed from the server by the time these screenshots were taken.
And I'm not also seeing him in the interactions.
No. Making a content farm. Puggo has gone on record saying that the content he puts out, mainly short-form content on sites like TikTok and YouTube Shorts, is specifically made to gain views, likes, or subscribers from a young audience. This content specifically is loud noises and bright colors for that audience, which I have no issue with doing that as long as the content you put out is safe for the audience you're attracting. However, the content he puts out is not something that kids should be watching. Okay. Puggo is guilty of many things, the most prevalent of which is showing sexually suggestive content in his videos. Most recently, by the time of writing, February 1st, 2024, is Puggo showing fan art of the character Roxanne Wolf that's drawn in a suggestive way taped to a large gallon of milk, which he calls Roxanne's milk, as we can see from this image.
Yum, yum.
Puggo created a YouTube short describing what is the hottest FNAF merch ever made, showing items like the Vanny statue, Glamrock Chica, YouTube's plush, and most notably the high score Toy Chica and Ballora figure. For a few frames, they can be seen in an intimate pose together. They're scissoring! In the video Dumb Things Kids Do with FNAF, Puggo makes figures of Funtime Foxy and Funtime Freddy have sex. No. I don't even ship them together. I don't ship them together. They're not supposed to be able to do that. No.
I know.
In the video, I bought toxic FNAF items. Puggo shows a scene with bootlegs of the security breach figures having sex. He then screams about it and calls it disgusting, even though he was the one to set it up. Please note, there's more content like this on the channel, but here are the recent incidents. Are those photos also turning y'all on or no? Okay, thanks, man. Wait, that's actually such a great point from Spectate. Why do we need to know which figures those are specifically? Like, we need to know that it's Glamrock Chica and Ballora, like, scissoring. That's what we need to know. Yeah, that's the most important part about that.
It's important for the context. It's important for the context.
More thumbnails with sexual content. Curse FNAF merch. Okay. Hot FNAF plush. Okay. Body pillow. Okay, so he really likes these body pillows, apparently. Misinformation and lying for profit. In the video, I tried your dumb FNAF ideas. Puggo uses fake screenshots of my friends, saying frankly disturbing things without any of their permissions.
What does he mean by that?
I mean, like, look at the thumbnail. So we got jump off a pizzeria, spring lock yourself, kidnap Scott Hawthorne, give away something, burn more plush, and smash Roxy. That's so evil that he did that. Wow. Horrible.
Dude.
Harassment. Puggo's made multiple jokes thirsting for the YouTuber Johnny Blocks. Of course, when Johnny Blocks showed signs of being uncomfortable, Puggo kept on going, resulting in Puggo being blocked. Another incident is when Puggo did the same to the YouTuber Mr. Springs, or Avery, even making a fake account impersonating Avery and making fake art from her. I left because Johnny Blocks made me scared and I was being bullied. Johnny's a sexy man. I'm already dating meme scheme Johnny Blocks and Froakie. Johnny's here too. Me when I can't even drive yet? Devil emoji. The love of my life is here in the server? Yes, and many people here like him, so you're probably gonna be viewed as a weirdo. Me too. Okay, and then we have the Hey Sexy. Who cares? What? Furthermore, Puggo made a video titled The Biggest FNAF Scammer, so we already talked about that. Puggo has also blatantly lied about the cost of items. Yeah, we already talked about that. Homophobia and transphobia. Puggo has made multiple jokes about being trans. Obviously, he's lying about this if you read the conversation. Puggo states that he's M to F. This is months ago and nothing has been said since. All right, can you handle these? I feel like this is your territory.
Okay, bro. Okay. Dude, this is evil. Dude, he's not giving us any updates on his trans journey. Okay. Which one do you want me to be, or am I just like reading it all?
Just be Puggo. I'll be anyone else.
Okay. Why is it being gay? Load! Okay, here we go.
I'm coming out as male to female transgender. I am now Pug hers pronoun area. You must refer to me with she they pronouns now.
Boost. Apparently B Bonnet is a groomer, so that's cool.
I am a she they.
Dude,
Puggo impersonating trans? That'll go great on the thread.
Rogue, please let me have safe transition. Heart emoji. Do not make light of my situation.
And then this one in the upper right hand corner, if you can read that, it's very small.
I got you. I zoomed in, I got you.
Let me work at my own pace. It's real.
Sick.
I'm trans. No estrogen for this girl.
That's crazy. Okay. Let's see rich kid behavior. In the group chat that we shared, Puggo would constantly flex any merch he has. This led to me getting pissed at him and going off on him. He then says, I have a better life despite all of my hardships because I just so happen to own FNAF prototypes. Okay. I'll be Jane and Rogue and you can be Puggo. Okay.
Do I keep the voice or do I...
No, he's detransitioned at this point.
Okay.
Got you. You have never raised a finger in your fucking life.
The 2016 Chica figure and the 4-pack of figures you found at Brad's Toys.
Okay, let me try to think of a voice. Oh, yeah.
You've never had to think what your next meal is. You have never had to think with the shit that I've had to deal with.
Thank you, Rogue. I honestly really appreciate that. You're a real one.
And I fucking hate you for that, Puggo.
Honestly, really improves my mood.
Because you're too stupid to learn. You will never understand the pain that is growing up poor. You have never had to fend for yourself, need random fucking ingredients in the pantry because you can't afford food. You've never ate ramen for weeks because that's all you can afford.
I got told no to literally everything. I got my first FNAF plush at a thrift store with my own money I saved. Grew up watching people like Puggo have full sets of plush, while I had one Bonnie in 2017. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
And my mom worked her ass off to make sure me and my brother were at least happy. You're the lucky one, you son of a bitch, Puggo. I hope you'll understand the pain that I went through, but I know you'll never listen.
Made sure not to buy all the classics, only one of each so that each other kids could experience the magic.
To be born to a rich family, and to have everything just given to you.
Okay. I mean, this is just insane behavior from this random baldy freak. Genuinely hope Puggo's family strikes poverty one day, and Puggo has to get a real job, and his family experiences real hardship. What the fuck is wrong with you? You people are so parasocial and insane. Like, what?
Fucking hell.
Yeah, but don't forget, Jane, you are technically better than me.
How? Fucking how?
You have more prototypes.
Boo fucking who? The nerve you have saying that.
This person's fucking mentally ill.
I wish I had as many as you.
This ain't about plush toys.
Maybe one day, though, Art.
Honestly, Puggo was just joking around the whole time and not really, like, putting too much investment in this, which I don't blame him for. And they were just acting like little freaks. Okay. Sure.
And wait, is that it for animal abuse too? Just that?
Yeah,
one?
it's only that screenshot about the cheese. It's literally just the screenshot about the cheese.
There's not even like context building on it. It's just, yeah, this is good.
I mean, given the kind of guy that Puggo seems to be, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody told, like, Rogue that. Like, he told someone to tell Rogue that. So it would be like a troll. Because that's that just sounds absurd. That doesn't sound like something anyone would do. Like, it's so just, like, oddly specific. The baby noises are what really kind of, like, keel me over on this. It's not just slapping the dog with the cheese. It's not force-feeding the cat while making baby noises. It's the baby noises specifically. I don't know. Something about that just screams like this is not real. Are you sure they aren't kids, the writers? They could be. I mean, just Jesus Christ. It's funny, though, because, like, it's like with, like, Puggo's actual content, it makes me not like the guy because I'm like, oh, you're gearing your shit towards kids and then you're showing all this weird, like, sexual stuff. But then I see conversations like that where people are like,
you'll never understand being poor.
And then I'm like, okay. The way that he responded to that makes me like him more. So you're doing the opposite of what you're trying to do here. Okay. So.
Little boys.
Yeah. So. Whoa. Why do I have so many noties? What's going on here?
What did bro mean by this?
Okay, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Okay, whatever, dude. Everybody's always trying to defame me. It's fine. Okay, so Puggo, the other day, or not the other day, I guess a week ago or so, says, I was groomed by FJAZ Wear Fan. Trigger warning, grooming, pedophilia, exploitations of minors, and more. The truth.
about David King, aka Chocolate Bonbon.
Bro.
Let's check it out. Hey guys, I'm sure a lot of you know, but I'm Puggo. My real name is Callan. 5 years ago, when I was 15, I was groomed by a man named David King, also known online as Dewey, F Jazzware fan, or Chocolate Bonbon. This has been a really difficult subject for me to talk about, as it really traumatized me when I was younger, and it still lingers repressed in my mind to this day. Okay. Check it out. Trigger warning, before you read any further, I want to warn you that the stuff in this doc is very serious and deals with grooming, pedophilia, exploitation, manipulation of minors, and more. And SFW images, bodily fluids, and more will be shown.
Dude.
Okay. That's a great sign. I guess we need to, like, vet. Here, let me vet the next time I'm going to have to turn off the screen. Can I show that? I can show that, right?
What? Are you showing it in side chat or something?
No, I'm showing it on my screen. I'm screen sharing, Ace. Have you just been looking at my camera instead of the screen share?
No, I've looked at both. When I read the docket, I look at the screen share. But I'm also playing game. But I don't know. That looks like it would be a little risque.
Risky? Okay. So
yeah, risky.
First thing I won't show is at page 4. Okay, gotcha. It's a drawing of like a weird furry like shooting themselves in the head, by the way, for those who are feeling FOMO. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Before you ask any questions, if David King is Dewey and Chocolate Bonbon, here's him admitting it. Yeah, it was bad, and that's why nobody must know that I'm David King.
There's no way.
Okay, dude. I mean, that seems a little bit fucking convenient, but okay, sure. I met David King when he joined my Discord server back in early 2020. I was 15 at the time while David was 20, and I was still pretty new to the FNAF community. David knew a lot about FNAF merch, and I didn't have any FNAF friends, so I really looked up to him. We DM'd for a while on Discord and became such close friends that I made him a moderator on my Discord server. Question mark. Chocolate Bonbon sends something. I guess it's a weird poop image or something. And then,
right.
What did you do to make him dox you? Draw stuff and be a moderator of Puggo's Discord. What? Okay. I trusted him into his knowledge, and his knowledge on FNAF merch so much that he asked me to make a video about Sanchi FNAF plush. To prove how good of a friend he was to me, he offered to script the entire video for me, which is still up on my channel to this day. Okay. And then he says thank you to Chocolate Bonbon. We then became friends with other users in my Discord server. I won't be naming any of them as if it was embarrassing and traumatic for them as well, so they asked to stay anonymous, but the important thing is that everyone in this friend group was a minor except for David King.
I was his friend in his main friend group for years. I'm sorry about that, though. People with Discord crushes are always weird about it. Oh yeah, and I wasn't the best either at the time. Better than Puggo or Blank, though. Nobody in the group chat or friend group was healthy.
This group chat that I was referring to as the FNAF friend group for simplicity started off very nice. Everyone was becoming friends and getting to know each other as we all connected over FNAF merch. We would all really start to enjoy each other's company. We watched the teaser trailers for Security Breach together, and the Willy's Wonderland movie went released as well. If anybody doesn't know what Willy's Wonderland is, it's a very fun movie. I recommend it. It's pretty fun. It's like FNAF, except if Nicolas Cage was killing them, and also Nicolas Cage doesn't say a single word the entire movie. It's really, really a weird movie. But he, like, fights FNAF animatronics and, like, kills them. It's kind of fun. Then David started acting weirdly towards all of us. He would make us fight for his attention. Every week, he would make us rank everyone in the FNAF friend group, and if he wasn't at the top of your list, he wouldn't speak to you for a while spending extra time with everyone else. That's insane. If that's true. That is like such weird like BPD behavior. Could you imagine if I was like, okay guys, okay Ace, hey Ace, Sam, Yen, Amos, we're all gonna make lists of who our favorite person in this group is, in this little group chat.
and then if you didn't say me at the top, I just like leave the group chat.
You know, I know exactly how that would go too. We would all intentionally, except for Amos, put him at the bottom of the list just to piss him off.
True. That is true.
He would be like, "Fuck you guys, fuck you."
That's just like such insane behavior. Like a 20-year-old acting like that towards kids, though.
You didn't put me at the top. You didn't put me at the top. I thought we were best friends. It's fine. It's fine. I'll spend time with people who actually care about me, I guess.
I just valued our friendship, but I didn't realize it wasn't reciprocated, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, like Jesus Christ. That's like so VPD. In private calls that I had with David, he would make me say that he was my best friend and how much he meant to me. He even tried to get me to say I loved him. Then he would say he doesn't care for me and that I'm just some kid on the internet to make me feel more desperate for his attention. I wonder if there's going to be any proof of that, or if that's just going to be testimony.
Oh, I will say, okay, I think I have seen a little bit of this document. This, I think, does get a bit cooked in a second.
We got a little bit of proof for this claim, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll be like the groomer guy, so you can just be. Why don't you be Puggo in this example? You can be the victim.
Oh, I wanted to ask you to rank everyone in the friend group from favorite to least favorite.
Nah, I don't want to cause drama.
Oh, okay. Bonbon and Blank wanted me to ask you. Pointer fingers.
To rate everyone?
Yes!
Why was that? Okay. After that, he started trying to break me, a 15-year-old child, down emotionally, and eventually he did. He would tell me that I was worthless. He would insult me. I looked up to him as a friend and mentor, and he took advantage of that. A lot of this happened around the time of the Slipe drama back in 2020, and he would use that against me. He said I deserved the hate and the world would be better without someone like me. Eventually, I started believing him and became suicidal at the age of 15. After that, he had one of his close friends draw me killing myself to mock me.
Jesus.
That's pretty rough. Okay. So that's the part that I can't show, so I'm gonna go... Okay, I can show this. Alright.
Shout out to the time our friend group made Drew Candy Cadet Rule 34 and it made him cry. He also told us in deep detail how he was going to take his own life.
I do say, I want to joke, but that's still sad. Even if you don't like him.
It was because of the Candy Cadet Rule 34 that his channel artist made. So...
Just saying that so casually.
And then, so, yeah, we've got this picture of, like, Puggo's little character, I guess, at the time, like, shooting itself in the head with a bullet coming out, and, you know, its mouth and nose are bleeding. Okay, and then right here. Go ahead, Ace.
Alright. Hold on one second, getting on treadmill. Okay, here we go.
Yo, Bonbon sucks. He tells me to kill myself a lot. Blank. Are you okay? Want to call? I hope you're okay.
David King was and still is extremely obsessed with me to an unhealthy level. He would talk about me every day, make multiple false tweets about me to gather a hate circle based on me. He would flex how everyone would believe his lies on Twitter, and he could make up whatever misinformation he wanted about me, and he would make people in contact with me decide between him or me. He would DM me a bunch of weird, creepy messages like hearts or things to do with children. He has a very unhealthy obsession to the point of making alt Twitter accounts to comment hate and fake misinformation under my posts to look like he had more people on his side. Alright, let me see when the next time I can't show something is...
Hello?
What's good, Midwich?
This is certainly the next thing I can't show. Would you agree, boys?
Let me take an educated look at this.
Take a look. You agree that I can't show that? Are we all in agreement there? Yeah.
I think you're fine, dude.
I'm pretty sure that this is someone like getting vored Wait, like opposite void?
No, that's just someone.
I think it's someone
sucking on
voring.
tentacles.
Yeah, I think it's Innard. I think Innard is going inside of her.
It's Ennard raping someone.
Yeah, like it's Innard raping someone.
Yeah, I think that's pretty self-explanatory, not the show.
Well, I wanted you guys to have to see it though. That's why I showed it. All right.
Okay, fuck you.
Okay, so that was. Wait, I forgot which page that was on. I'm being retarded. Wait. Okay, that's on page 7. Okay. Okay, page 7.
6, 7.
All right, so
fuck up.
Here's some of these messages from Dewey.
Let me figure it out. Also, Puggo doxed me and sent me death threats.
What?
Yes. He also told me he loves Hitler. I can't say anything, and people...
Wait, he just says... Wait. This is so blatant. After that, he says...
I could say anything, and people will believe me.
Okay. And then...
kids.
Heart
This
emoji.
is just factual information.
Are you upset with my most recent post?
Kitty meal.
Puggo loves kids.
Dude, genuinely, stop! Saying stuff like this isn't fucking helping anyone.
It's not doing anything but hurting. All it's doing is hurting people.
We're supposed to feed them, not join them.
Honestly, Sheldon, it's either Puggo or I.
Dude, hold on. Jevil, easy.
Make your choice.
Oh, and then this is also from him. This is like one of his alts.
This isn't gonna change the fact that you fucked a 13-year-old boy when you were 19, Callan.
Why is
Hello.
his profile picture so dark?
Hello,
He's got,
it
like,
was
the
me
blackest
all
spread
this
I've ever
time. Big shocker. Dude, let's talk one final time.
Dude.
Oh! Fuck! Fuck, I still showed it! Fuck! Fuck.
Great going.
Okay.
Whoops, I slipped.
2:19, 2 hours and 19 minutes. Okay, I'll take it out. It's fine. Here, let me send that to myself.
Is YouTube gonna fuck you over for this?
Not while I'm
can only
streaming.
dream.
As long as I
like,
remove it, it's not
will,
going to.
Do they care about this kind of shit? Because it's not like super explicit. It doesn't show any.
I don't like to take the risk. You know what I mean?
Well,
So
yeah,
they
fair
probably
enough.
wouldn't care, but I prefer to stay on the side of caution. Yes, so that was the picture of Innard raping a woman. So I'm glad you guys got to see that.
Raping actually what seems to be Circus Baby. So
Oh,
maybe
of
not
course.
a woman.
Of course. He also exposed me to pornography at a very early age in my life. I was somehow somewhat sheltered by my parents and pretty innocent, so him showing me porn really messed me up. He would purposely send me porn while I was active in the Discord to get some reaction out of me because he thought it was funny. So, in this one, he says, my girly. Or, sorry.
My girly. Smash or pass.
Or.
Go ahead.
You good? Well, yeah, I said or.
Yeah, you're
next,
Puggo.
you gotta say that.
No, you're Puggo, buddy. Oh.
Yeah,
oh.
but you didn't say.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
Smash 1,000,000,000,000%.
Wait, is that the vegetable drawing? At Chocolate Bonbon?
Well, she don't eat her veggies.
I would have thrust all 7 inches into Circus Baby's tight coochie.
I want Candy Cadet to hit me over the head with the metal rod so I can forget everything you have said in the past 5 minutes.
Jesus. What's the next page I can't show stuff? Let me make sure.
Don't worry, he will show it.
I will still show it, but I want to make sure.
Show the...
Okay, we actually seem to be fine until page 12. Okay. Okay, so he was also aware of my obsession with Candy Cadet at the time. He was my favorite character, who I found a lot of comfort in and made me feel safe. Okay. And he used this character on purpose to violate and traumatize me. He would force me to look at Candy Cadet porn until it broke me because he knew how sensitive I was to it. He would spam ping me and DM me with pornographic images until I would break down in tears on the VC with him begging to stop because I couldn't handle it any more torment. Okay.
Shout out to the time our friend group drew Candy Cadet Rule 34 and it made him cry.
Fucking hell.
You've got
That's
5
awesome.
minutes before blank and I draw Candy Boy with massive mommy milkers. TikTok YouTube boy.
But that isn't where he ended with the Candy Cadet torment with me. Eventually, after I begged him for enough attention, he decided I was worthy enough to receive a free Candy Cadet Funko plushie from him. But the only way he would send the plush for free is if he rubbed his dirty underwear all over him, which he finished in. Of course, being desperate at the time, I told him yes, because I wanted it so bad.
Bro.
After I received the plush,
Candy Cadet plushie too.
After I received the plush, he made me smell it to see if I could smell how big it was.
Dude.
Yeah. Why
What?
not, dude?
What the fuck are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing?
Who the fuck
Like-
even does that between two adults, man? Like, that's just so, like, fucking unhinged.
Well, and this isn't two, like, yeah, even if it was two adults, it would be insane. But, like, the fact that it's a 15-year-old and a 20-year-old is just, like, so much work. What the fuck?
That's someone's grandma.
Puggo Bamba, round 5.
Wait. Can we see if there's cum on the Candy Cadet plushie?
Grandma not included, Puggo is gay. Bon. He didn't only torment me, though. Like I said in this group, there were some other minors who would constantly act sexual with. He even ended up dating some of the minors in the group. He would constantly date new minors and even add them to the FNAF friend group and then start sexting with them in public chats to make everyone else jealous that he didn't love them as much. I mean, if even like 1% of that is true, that is horrific, obviously.
You mean he's a fucking player and that's awesome?
Yeah, sure, man. Okay, so then we have CBB did that to a 14-year-old man? Femboy Bonbon shows whatever the fuck this is and then says,
Hey,
We're about to get there. Oh, that's me! That's
Wait, are
me!
we? I think no, we're not. We still have another page before we get there.
What? I think my derail spam is going to be needed after this
Yeah, that's true. Thank you for the 5 Jathis. I appreciate it. Okay, so go ahead.
I got this. I made this group so we don't have to deal with Bonbon and his gross text/images. I changed it a couple times.
Did something happen?
I'm just so tired of its gross images/text. It makes everyone uncomfortable. we just wanted to call without Bonbon.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I mean, it's there's plenty of proof that he did not like what was happening, that it made everyone uncomfortable. We haven't seen like some of the worst allegations, like him sexting with all of the kids. We haven't seen stuff like that, but we have seen him sending porn. We have seen what seems to be like some weird EPI shit. It's pretty bad. It's pretty cooked. I don't know why Puggo's Pizzeria, who has 600,000 subscribers, decided that he wanted to make a Google Doc about this, but I mean, hey, it's his prerogative, I suppose. My advice would have been probably to...
questioning his decision. Like, this is the best thing that I've ever read.
Thanks, man. No. I think... Okay.
Just keeping it real.
Oh my god, dude. This one's rough. This one's rough.
Can I read red?
Yeah, you can read red. Go ahead, Ace.
Alright. Hey, Blink. Can you blow me? Can you, like, send it with the painting? Maybe, like, a orange or bubblegum flavor.
Who told you to say that?
Bonbon. He said when you ask someone to blow you, it means they give you a lollipop.
Never say that ever again.
Dude. Okay. That's rough. That's, I mean, that is just, like, Rizless unfuckable chud rough. Like, that's rough, man. Okay?
It's absurd is what it is.
Like, I mean, if the guy was sheltered
to the point where he was... Okay, think about it this way. Bombman, here's the reason I believe this. If this guy was so sheltered that he cried because porn was being made of Candy Cadet...
No, I don't disagree.
I think it's realistic that he wouldn't know what blowing someone is, right?
But it is absurd regardless, because it's
it's absolutely absurd. 100%. For sure.
He fucking convinced a little kid that saying to blow you means
That's
you're
fucked.
asking for
That's
a
fucking
lollipop.
that's like
insane.
evil pedophile behavior, dude. That is like giga evil pedophile behavior.
Dude, not only is he getting him corrupted for him, but he's like readying him up to be ruined for other people.
Yeah, like he wants them to go to
It's so
hey, go to
fucked.
my other pedophile friend and say like, blow me. It's gonna be really fun. Yeah, like okay,
Jesus.
That's insane. Okay, and then
oh my god, this next one's so bad.
Puggo wants his 3-inch cock inside of Red's not-wiped asshole as his pee-pee gets caked with her filthy discharge.
Okay, good. I just learned about it and thought it would be cute if Candy Cadet was Big Spoon and I was a Little Spoon. Bon Bon also said Candy Cadet would be top and I would be bottom because Candy Cadet dominates me. I don't know what it means though. Stop,
dude. This is horrible, dude.
Oh my
This is
God.
legitimately just horrible. This is horrible.
I don't even like
Like-
the next one. Dude, just scroll down a little bit. This
Oh
is
my god, dude, what the fuck is going on?
Before I say this, does coming mean smile?
No.
Okay.
But what did Bon Bon want you to say?
He wants me to say I'm coming for Candy Cadet. Dude. That's so rough.
You got another one, buddy.
That's good to hear. Bon Bon wants me to ask you what a blowjob up doll is.
A blow up doll.
Oh yeah, blow up doll is. Bro.
Jesus Christ, dude. It's really weird because like it oscillates between this is funny because of how absurd it is. You know, it's like uncomfortable funny almost. But then it goes back and forth because it's like, in a way, it's a little nauseating. It's a little like, this is disgusting. Like, I don't know. It's hard for me not to like kind of have in mind how innocent this guy is. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you're
like
seeing
he's
the
so
corruption
innocent.
work.
Yeah, you're seeing the corruption happen, and it's just such a gross like thing. You know? Like.
Yep.
Is he way too innocent for like a 15-year-old? And normally would his development be far beyond that? Of course. But that's not like what's at stake here. It's more the fact that like we know his context, we know his situation, we know that he's extremely sheltered. And so because of that, you know, he's probably like in these kinds of topics, he's probably at 15 where most people would be at like 11 and 12. You know what I mean? So in that way, it makes it almost like more gross in a way.
He's mentally 11.
I wouldn't go as far as to say mentally 11. Yeah. That's why I said like with these subjects in particular, like sexual and like probably like just what parents would deem inappropriate, quote unquote, you know. What?
It's sad.
Thank you for the 2.
Thank you for the it's sad.
Nice. So he's sexually 11.
Wait, that's actually kind of a good point too. It's making the sexual shit in the plush videos so much worse. Like the Grinch molesting children and stuff.
Yeah, actually.
Wait.
Contextualizes it. Yeah, true.
That actually like makes it depressing, dude. Damn. And it doesn't absolve him. It doesn't absolve him from it, obviously. Like he still made like weird like child molestation skits on a widely child-dominated audience channel. But even so, like I mean it's just like it just makes you sad. You know what I mean? Jesus. Okay, so I can't show this part. Well, okay, I can show the top half of this part. He was also extremely sexual around everyone. He would constantly talk to all the minors about how horny he was, how he wanted to jerk off, how he would come everywhere, how he wanted to fuck a bunch of things, and more.
I would have thrust all 7 inches into Circus Baby's tight coochie.
Oh yeah, we did read that one to be fair.
Oh right, we did.
That.
And then somebody said, "Oh no, new woman animatronic. Don't let CBB see."
I already busted 3 times the Sun Woman.
Sounds like something Flatley would say, unironically.
Not to a child, though. To be clear.
Eh.
All right, calm down. He needed to learn he needed to learn, and it wasn't right, but it was, in a way, literally all he knew after a year of grooming and abuse. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, again, it doesn't absolve him for making a video like that, but at the same time, it, like, paints this, like, explanation for it that, again, doesn't absolve it, but it just kind of makes you look at it and be like, this is just fucking depressing, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. All right, so then this is a NSFW image of an OC of someone's who, instead of purple guy, they have purple gal, and she is clearly getting fucked in doggy style, but all we see is her, like, with her, like, she's face up, laying on her stomach kind of thing, and you can see her cleavage, and she's like, doing like a orgasm sort of face. I listen. I tell my audience about it so they don't feel like they're.
No, I'm just saying, like,
they're
the
missing
tags
out.
make it like, even if you were like autistic, like the tags make it like dangerously obvious.
Oh yeah. So the tags. So the hashtags are Rule 34, Hentai, FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's, Ahego Girls, or however you pronounce that. Ahego Hentai, which is that, like, orgasm face that you make, where you're like,
oh my god, dude.
So, he was also very into incest. He would talk about how someone should have dominated Elizabeth Afton and William would make a good daddy, and then would draw William Afton raping Elizabeth and show off the art to all of the minors in the server. Now's a good time to see when the next time something happens that I can't show. Okay, I can show all that.
Imagine just like really low quality. It shows that again.
I'm not going to show that one.
It's the same image from earlier.
I'm going to try to not show that one. Well, yeah, but this one's colored. Okay, so that's on page 17.
Yeah, you made some progress.
Yeah, dude. It's gotten even better. Okay. Isn't that the fucking child that he murders? No, that's his son. It's his son and his...
No, Elizabeth's daughter.
No,
Yeah,
obviously Elizabeth is his daughter, but William's the son, right? Because Michael's the son. Michael's the son. I'm being retarded. So William should rape his own daughter. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, of course.
Pedophilic, incestuous rape.
I'm just gonna assume that top one's Puggo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonbon has made me.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm being
Bonbon
retarded.
has, as usual. Bonbon has made me extremely uncomfortable when he talked about his art he is making.
Oh, 50 fucking dots. Oof.
Has he shown you anything?
Nope.
I think he took it way too far. It's a father and daughter.
Jesus. Okay. He was also an extreme racist. I mean, it's interesting for you to say that. It's interesting for you to say that, Puggo, when you have Lefty be like a black insert for like every black stereotype and just have him saying the hard R all the time.
How do you think he went down that path, Hippleton?
I mean, that one's a little stupid. That one's kind of stupid.
You ever heard of the alt-right pipeline, Hippleton?
That one's
stupid. It all
stupid.
happened here.
Hippleton, if there are N-words in the text, can I read them?
No.
Hey, Hippleton, by the way, someone screenshotted your reaction to seeing the thing on stream when he didn't mean to show it. I put it in side chat.
Oh, God. Let me see. That's great. That's great. It's just like full on panic. I look so scared. Okay. So he was an extreme racist. He would constantly make racist remarks about black people specifically. When what started out as jokes quickly turned into racist hatred towards black people, as he would constantly draw them as stereotypes relating to fried chicken or watermelon. So let's see.
Does he draw them with like big fucking red lips? Yes, he does.
Wow, that's so scary and racist. Okay. He was extremely attracted to the character Circus Baby more than any other FNAF character, specifically Circus Baby with green eyes when she was possessed by a child, because it felt wrong without it being illegal. I mean, that is just cartoonishly evil. That is just like, genuinely cartoonishly evil, dude. Like, what the fuck were you doing
You
here?
could not write a comedy better than this. Holy
I know.
shit.
I know. Like, it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Okay. He would talk about how he wants to fuck Circus Baby. He would draw pornographic photos of Circus Baby, then send them to the group of minors and talk about how he wants to fuck Circus Baby. He would even make public posts calling Circus Baby his waifu. Not even spelling waifu correctly.
Spelling. Yeah.
Then he would send links to these posts to the FNAF group, even though his Twitter said 18+, he would actively send it to minors to look at his FNAF porn drawings. 19-year-old emo goth artist, I draw NSFW, so please be 18+. Rip my eyes. Unfollow me then. Or sorry.
Unfollow me then. Wires, anyone? Early sketch. Hashtag FNAF. Hashtag Rule 34. Hashtag Circus Baby. Hashtag Five Nights at Freddy's. Hashtag art. Hashtag tentacle hentai.
I got this. That is a dead child. Please stop sexualizing FNAF characters. It's gross and is pedophilia behavior.
Nope. Alternative universe. Look it up. Alternative universe. Look it up.
Is the universe where they kidnapped a grown woman to possess?
I love Circus Baby so much.
This baby was made to kidnap a grown woman.
Circus Baby. They're saying that Circus Baby
what
was
would you
made.
entice her with, though?
They're saying that Circus Baby was made for my penis. That's what they say.
This is a truth nuke, I'm afraid.
Wires, anyone? Early sketch. Hashtag FNAF. Hashtag Rule 34. Hashtag Circus Baby.
I did. I just loved it. All right, I'm assuming this is where it's shown, and I'm not going to show that. Okay, actually, no, we've got another page. We're good. Okay. And then Circus Baby's down. Oh. Okay, go ahead. Someone.
I got this.
Bungless, why don't you do this one? Go ahead, Ace.
Yes, the mute.
She's so pretty. I love her. Also, this gives a new meaning to the song Santa Baby. I'd love her under my chimney.
She'd be a cutie. Heart.
She's the cutest. I simp.
She's 100% my weeafu.
I'd do anything for her, except anything that involves needles or syringes. I'm afraid of them.
God, you know that you're like you know that you're dealing with like a turbo autistic when you have stuff like that where it's just like it's a sentence that like, you know, completely relates to the original topic, and then in the second sentence they just go so far off the map with something you never needed to know. Like it's like, yeah, I'd do anything for I'd do anything to see Circus Baby, except I would never wear the color purple because I don't like that color. And it's like, yeah, that's it's really good.
Hello, my name is Ryan. I have a fart fetish.
I love the color purple, and also my favorite channel on TV is National Geographic.
It's like you're about to have sex with me. Why are you telling me that? You know?
Excuse me?
You know, you guys relate. I'm borrowing that from a story that Bomb Man told me about one of his homosexual encounters.
It wasn't homosexual because we were wearing socks, so it's fine.
Of course,
it also wasn't pedophilic for the same reason.
Okay, buddy. All right. So this picture is of Circus Baby getting like raped by Innard, which
you guys saw it before.
is existentially horrifying. Well, now, but now it has the color red in it, so it's updated. It's updated and new. So he sends this to Puggo and says,
"What'd you think? What'd you think?"
We did read this, but I'll do it again. Why is she crying so much over vegetables? But the art is good.
Bomb Man.
Oh shit, she don't want to eat the veggies, lol.
The reason I think it's good for us to go over that again is because initially we didn't realize that it was connected to the image. I don't think. At least I didn't. So knowing that, like, knowing that, like, the Puggo saying
Why is she crying so much over vegetables? And it's like weird, like tentacle implicational cocks that are going in her mouth. I mean, that's just so. This is just disturbing. This is disturbing, dude. Like, I mean, there's no other way to say it. Okay. Sure. All right. When's the next time I can't show the screen?
Maybe the pedophile had referred to it as Ennard zucchini.
I can show that.
Maybe that's why he got confused.
I can't show that. Are you? Okay, I definitely can't show that.
Oh my fucking god.
I certainly cannot show that. Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay, so I can only show the next page, and then I'm not showing stuff for a while. Okay. So this is David King's Twitter, David King Boo. I'm a 19-year-old artist that mainly draws horror characters. Five Nights at Freddy's is huge for me, so expect a lot of that. My Eleanor design FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's digital artist, clown art artist. Then we've got her looking busty, I suppose. All right, and then comes stuff I can't show. So we've got that original purple gal picture that we've already seen. Now we have this. Okay, I can show this text. Trigger warning. Come on a FNAF plush. This is your final warning before reading below. Okay. Unfortunately, this led to the worst thing David King has ever done. His urges for the young version of Circus Baby ultimately led him to pleasuring himself until he nutted all over a Circus Baby plushie, defiling it. And as if this wasn't disgusting enough, after he nutted on the Circus Baby plushie, he proudly sent it to every single minor in the FNAF group chat, including me when I was only 15. Not only that, but he had a lot of enemies in the FNAF communities who were minors as well. To try to get back and get revenge on them, he would send them the image of the Circus Baby with his nut on it to try to traumatize them.
This guy's just so comically evil.
I know. Scrolling to the next page, we can confirm that this is an image that actually, like, sorry, it makes me a little nauseous, and it is Circus Baby with cum all over it. Very disgusting image. And then
transparent.
Well, and then there's another one where it says blurred due to how disgusting this is, which I guess is maybe Springtrap with cum on it. I don't know. Either way.
I doubt that.
So then...
Just drop the milk.
I think we can show the rest of this. Oh, that's what he looks like? That is chopped. That is crazy,
dude. Your voice is kind
dude.
of accurate. Your voice is kind of accurate.
I feel like it is. Yeah, I feel like I nailed him. I nailed him. All right. Okay, I can show the rest of the doc. So, go ahead, Bowman.
Why? Why would you send me that? That's so fucked.
Jesus.
Consider it a parting gift.
What do you mean?
I'm leaving the server.
Why?
It's full of a bunch of annoying kids. You mods are god-awful.
From what I know, you got 10 infractions and were banned for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but I ain't coming back.
Finally, ending off this doc, I have a message to my groomer, David King. You're a fucking disgusting pedophile groomer man-child. You make tweets about me saying that I like children and I'm a pedophile because of past jokes that I made in a plushie video where I've apologized for multiple times in the past, and I've admitted I was wrong for. While you have groomed minors, sent NSFW to minors, and made yourself calm.
David King and Party Time Productions would be best friends. They're both GR00 MERS and really like Circus Baby.
Thank you for the 5, I appreciate it. And then made yourself come on a FNAF plushie to send to minors, all while you're an adult. I hope you never come back to the community after the disgusting things that you've done. You're now a 25-year-old man, and you still obsess over me on Twitter. I want nothing to do with you. And then after all of this, you delete your entire Twitter after being faced with the consequences of your actions. Delete his Twitter. Then, I guess these are pictures of him.
God.
Probably the worst thing in the document so far.
I mean, that's haunting right here. I mean, that's just...
I don't even care about anything that's happened. I want this guy, like, hung just...
I mean, this one. This
Holy
one, dude.
Shit.
This one
guy's disgusting, bro.
Circus Baby, please, do you want to touch me a little bit? Hey, Circus Baby, do you want to touch me?
Looks like that fat kid from Monster House.
Oh my god, dude, he's decked out head to toe in FNAF. I didn't notice that the shirt itself was FNAF. That's crazy. And the fucking Bonnie hat.
Yeah, his drip is undeniable.
He's got the Bonnie hat, the FNAF plushie, a bow tie.
Dude, the bow tie, wait.
Which is just devious within itself. And then the FNAF shirt.
What do you mean by this?
I don't know.
Where's FNAF drip Groom's kids? What are they?
Dude, I messed up the profile picture, and I thought that Aiden had just joined the call, and I was like, why is Aiden here? Why is Aiden here to talk about FNAF plushie groomers?
Clearly would be interested in watching this shit.
There's like, are we gonna groom kids?
Oh, so we're grooming kids? That's what Aiden would say. Count me in. Count me in. Yeah.
It's not my favorite thing, but I guess I'll do it for you, Impy.
Yeah. Only if you're asking. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the Puggo's Pizzeria drama. It went from being fun and funny to kind of just sad. I'm gonna be honest. But
You said funny twice.
that's yeah. So let's do some derails, shall we? Okay. This is me when I start abstracting. This is funny because Amazing Digital Circus is a show.
I like that show.
Why did someone type in waiting? Oh, was someone in waiting for a little bit? Okay, whatever.
Probably, I didn't really ask you. Okay.
So, okay.
Yes, it was fast.
Might as well get started out with a Puggo's Pizzeria derail.
What's the hottest FNAF merch ever made? The Ballora and Glamrock Chica plushies are pretty.
You can tell that this motherfucker was groomed, bro.
Hot, but
that's
not as
kind of
hot as the
fucked up.
beautiful Chica Mask or Roxanne Wolf Mystery Mini. But then there's some really strange stuff, like Roxanne Wolf's juice in a bottle and then Glamrock Freddy's juice. We also can't forget the super hot detailed items, like the Vanny Mewtwo's figure and Funko action figure, or even the Ballora action figure, high score Toy Chica figure, and even the...
What the
There
fuck
it
is
is.
that?
There it
What do you
is.
mean by this?
There it is. They're scissoring. They're scissoring, guys.
And even the Toy Chica Funko Snap. But the hottest FNAF merch ever made is the 1 foot tall Vanny statue.
Even though the true hottest FNAF character is Candy Cadet.
Oh no.
Yeah, well,
Well, that-
it's coming full circle. I
Wait,
think.
did he get
that attraction
groomed?
never left.
It's coming full
Did he
circle.
get... No, but he used to just like him and think he was like a cool comfort character.
Yeah.
Did he get groomed into being attracted to Candy Cadet? Because he was shown so much porn of it?
I think that's what
Maybe.
the doc said.
This is like... There's a weird way in which this is just like kind of devastating. Like this poor kid, like... is sexually attracted to a robot now because of some fucked up adult.
It's because of some fat guy, no less.
What?
5 minutes to play TPRR on Roblox. It's FNAF, so yeah.
Pick a video, please. I don't want to play Roblox unless I'm doing Piggy tonight. Thank you for the 5. I really appreciate it. But pick a video, please. I appreciate it, though. Okay. Is it true that Gwemgo and Parlo friend with a person who made AICP on Discord year ago? Just want make sure fact check it.
What could they possibly be referring to with that one?
I just don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Can you like rephrase a little bit? Because I just don't even really understand if I'm clear on what you're talking about. If you're talking about Yarrow, Gwemgo was in a group chat with Yarrow, but there's a lot of he said, she said that's gone on with that. I was shown some level of evidence that Gwemgo is never really active in that group chat.
and that any positions that we had about Yarrow and Guamgo being friends, they weren't actually friends. Parlo certainly wasn't friends with Yarrow. Parlo called out Yarrow. So if you're referring to Yarrow, then no, they're not friends. That's the only thing I can really think of, personally, that you could be referring to. Okay. Then we have this one.
I thought it was going to be something fucked up.
Cute and funny. See, that's already just not a good sign. Cute and funny. Why?
No, I think
don't
this
put
is
that
just a
together.
genuine video.
Is that like
I don't
an
think
is
they
that like an
did.
earnest, unironic, cute and funny?
Well, look at the
Are we seeing a
upload date.
cute?
Look at the upload date.
I mean, are we seeing a cute and funny in the wild right now? 10 years ago, yeah, that's a cute and funny in the wild. That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, nowadays you see cute and funny and you instantly think about cunny, right?
I mean, maybe you do, yeah.
We love. Well,
Kill
no,
yourself.
No. You do too, Ace. Okay.
Yeah, you do too.
We all think about it.
Don't deny it. Do you guys get it? The cat, it looks like he's the cat with the head, but then like human hands are like the cat hands.
Wow. That cat's got some really big hands.
That's cute. The cat is running fast on the wheel. The cat is surprised by having a flower put on its head.
How'd you know?
Are you describing what's happening for your blind audience members?
The cat is being very silly in this one.
Did you not ask?
I mean, I'm supposed to react to this. This is the only way I feel like I can.
Fair enough.
The cat has put
This
his
wasn't
head
funny,
inside of a cup, and that is kind of funny. Because his head is in a cup.
This is like pretty accurate to 2015 reaction videos.
Yeah, this does feel like... No, if it was... You want me to do like 2015 reaction? Is that what you want?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay. Hold on. It'll come into effect on this video. Okay, hold on. Dude, why is his tongue out? Like, what is he doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, that cat's pretty mad. Come on. Okay, dude. So there's two different types of reactors back in that time, like to really stupid stuff. You either have that one, the loud guy, who just like essentially says what's happening but is like really happy and loud about it, or you have this one.
Our cat loves balloons. Thomas's birthday. Happy birthday, Thomas.
Hey, Jeff.
He loves balloons. Oh my, Jackson. Just sounds like an A-Space stream. Take that back. Only I can slander Ace.
I feel like I have like no dead air and constantly speak.
Yeah, okay, dog.
I mean...
Dude, he's eating a banana.
Oh.
That was kind of cool. That was the best video so far. I liked seeing the cat eat a nanner. Okay, I like that video too. That's kind of awesome. I kind of like how he's just like... He's investigating and shit. That was cool. That was kind of epic.
He looks like he's trying to intimidate the window.
Maybe. Okay, that one's awesome too. This one's awesome. I like how he's like, dude, he's revolutionized travel. That's epic. Okay. Okay, a few
I
of
didn't
those.
really like that palette cleanser. I don't know. I feel like the pedophilia was funnier. And
Yeah, a
cuter,
few
too.
of those were cool. A few of those were cool. A lot of them were just like Cole. Okay. But that's like classic, like 2015 Cole.
It's America's favorite chocolate
Okay.
bar. It's certainly my chocolate bar, but to a great many people from other parts of the world, the Hershey bar tastes like vomit. Not figurative vomit, but literal, actual human sick. My wife Lauren.
Really?
What do you mean by that?
Is that true? That doesn't even make any sense. In that case, that like means that like people's vomit tastes like chocolate in other countries.
I knows what I'm talking about.
When I was in college, I worked at this camp in Pennsylvania, and we took the kids to Hershey Park. And my co-counselor, who was from New Zealand, was very excited. She tried a Hershey Kiss and promptly said, "Oh my God, this tastes like vomit!" And then she made us all eat Cadbury.
I talked about the Hershey bar recently on my TikTok, and look at all of these comments from people not in the
Hershey's milk chocolate is absolutely terrible, and I'll never understand why people buy it.
U.S. And
It tastes like sick.
it's not just the Hershey
This isn't the same as the chocolate we know in Europe. Swiss and Belgian chocolate is probably the best, but hey, everyone to their own.
Hershey's has been so dominant in the U.S. market for so long that most other big chocolate brands here have to imitate that Hershey taste to some extent. This is just what American consumers expect chocolate to taste like. But why? Well, the history and science
Why don't... What?
that explains this is pretty interesting, and it raises some profound
I eat a
questions about
Reese's
how we
peanut butter cup.
Yeah, that doesn't taste like Hershey chocolate. Reese's, I don't think.
define the quality of food. Is there such a thing as objectively good or bad food? Especially when it comes to something like a dessert, the sole function of which is to provide us
I hate
pleasure.
that type
the
of
reason
language.
this tastes like puke to some people and
What type of language? Is there a
Someone just being
function
like-
to a dessert?
Yeah, it's like, is there such thing as objectively good or bad? It just like it brings me to a niche I don't like.
Yeah, it's gay.
this doesn't probably have to do with milk, so we first have to understand how milk got into chocolate in the first place. For virtually all of
Okay.
its 4,000-year history, chocolate has been a beverage. Ancient Mesoamericans harvested cacao beans and did various things to combine them with water into a drink
Yeah, I knew that.
with medicinal and ceremonial purposes. This may have included fermenting the cacao to make alcohol. Europeans got chocolate by
Dude, chocolate alcohol might slap. I can't lie. Chocolate
tried it.
alcohol
I don't-
kind of sounds good.
I don't really drink alcohol, so I wouldn't really know.
Yeah, except for on the 6th stream.
way of the Aztecs, whom the Spanish conquered
Yeah,
in the 16th century.
very
The
rarely.
Spaniards use it as a medicine too, which makes sense because unsweetened cocoa totally tastes like medicine. It is crazy bitter, but as the song goes,
Yeah.
a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. And once somebody at the Spanish court got the bright idea to try that, Europeans started drinking chocolate for pleasure. And at some point, they also started pouring milk into their water-based cocoa drink, the same way that people pour it into coffee. It smooths and thickens the texture and it rounds off the bitter flavors. It wasn't until the 19th century that European confectioners started playing with solid chocolate products, consisting of cocoa powder, known as cocoa solids, cocoa fat, known as cocoa butter, and sugar, and eventually milk, for the same reason they put it in the drink. This was probably particularly advantageous for early solid chocolates, which were produced by relatively crude means. We love a milk-free dark chocolate these days, but the original dark chocolate was often described as gritty and harsh. Adding milk helped. Contrary to what the Cadbury
Yeah.
marketing illustrations would
Makes
have you
sense.
believe, you can't pour milk into solid chocolate. Milk is mostly water, which doesn't mix with fat, and confections with high water content are hospitable to microbial life. They can mold if you don't eat them within a few days. The Nestle company was born in Switzerland when Henri Nestle figured out a process to create dehydrated milk, powdered milk. Nestle's neighbor, Daniel Peter, added the powdered milk to his solid chocolate mix, and the rest is history. Up in England, Cadbury's first solid milk chocolate also used powdered milk, but
Oh, Hershey owns Reese's? I didn't know that.
chocolatiers quickly figured out that you could make an even smoother, tastier product if you used condensed
Weird.
milk rather than powdered
Tastes
milk.
way
That is,
different.
milk that is
Yeah,
water
it tastes completely different.
water boiled out.
I don't really like Hershey bars. I just
Yeah,
don't.
I think
I don't like
yeah,
plain
Reese's
milk
is way
chocolate
better.
by itself, to be honest. I'm just not like that kind of guy. I'm not a plain milk chocolate kind of guy, you know. If it's like
I get you.
if it's like Tony's chocolate, if you guys ever had that, and it's like the salted caramel flavor, that's a different story. But like just plain chocolate bar, if it's dark chocolate, yeah. But milk chocolate, no.
But it's still a liquid. Over in the United States, an already wealthy and successful caramel maker named Milton Hershey was trying to develop his own milk chocolate process. Much of what I'm about to tell you is drawn from the journalist Michael D'Antonio's excellent biography of Hershey. In 1903, Hershey retreated to his old family homestead in Pennsylvania and started experimenting with milk. The first thing
That statement out of context is a bit of an odd one.
He started experimenting with milk.
he landed on was using skim milk,
Okay.
milk that has had the fat removed. Milk fat would go rancid in the chocolate after a while, and that was not going to work for the kind of shelf-stable, mass-produced product that Hershey envisioned. He cooked batch after batch of milk in a giant copper vacuum pan. When you cook a liquid in a vacuum, that lowers its boiling point, so you can drive off the water.
Switch out eating Hershey for something like Tony's Chocolonely for a while and go back. You will catch it a bit. Like catch it as in the way that it kind of tastes like Reese's, or that it's bad.
water at much lower temperatures. He still couldn't get a product that he was happy with, and in desperation one day, Hershey summoned one of his factory workers named John Schmalbach. Schmalbach tried mixing...
Could you imagine if your name was John Schmalbach?
Dude. John Smallback.
John Smallback.
The skim milk with sugar, and then he cooked it in the vacuum pan at a very, very low temperature for a long time. And then when it was done cooking, he turned off the heat and then just let it sit there and cool in the vacuum for a long time. Then they opened up the pan, and Hershey said, "Look at that beautiful batch of milk. How come you didn't burn it? You didn't go to college." Out of context, that remark sounds way more...
How come you didn't go burn it? You didn't go to college? Dude, they used to, back in the fucking 1900s, they went to college for not burning chocolate.
Rude
That's
than
awesome.
it probably actually was, because just before this, Hershey had indeed invited a fancy college chemist to his lab to try to make a batch of milk, and the chemist did in fact burn that batch of milk. But anyway, Hershey and his guys made a batch of chocolate with Schmalbach's milk, and he thought it was perfect. The chocolate had a snap to it, like al dente pasta. It was smooth, it was shelf stable, and it was better suited to mass production. Condensed milk, you can flow through systems of pipes. You can't do that with powdered milk. It may indeed have tasted a little like sick, we'll talk about why in a second, but Hershey had found a money-saving product and process. And you can save even more money on your groceries today with Fetch,
No.
the sponsor of this video.
You stop that, motherfucker. You stop that.
That's all down in the description. Thank you, Fetch. Now, back to vomit chocolate. The thing about the low temperature reduction process that John Schmalbach had invented for Hershey is that it soured the milk. Hershey's recipe is, of course, a closely guarded trade secret, but chocolate experts these days are generally in agreement that the sour taste in Hershey's is butyric acid, butter acid. They create it by lipolyzing or breaking down the
Butter acid? That already just sounds bad. Okay.
fat content in the milk. And butyric acid may very well have been what made that 1903 batch of milk taste sour too. One way to make butyric acid is through anaerobic fermentation. Remember, they were doing it in a vacuum pan, anaerobic. Butyric acid is also created in our digestive systems, and in the event that the contents of our digestive systems leave, we are then exposed to that signature twang, that smell, that taste of butyric acid. This is probably why people who didn't grow up eating this stuff think this tastes like sick. For me, who did grow up eating this stuff, it's very different, because I've eaten Hershey's chocolate way more often than I've thrown up, thankfully. Therefore, to me, butyric acid tastes like chocolate, not sick. And when I go to the British import section of my local grocery store and pick up some goodies, damn, no Aero bars today, I am usually struck by how this chocolate...
Wait, so is he saying that we produce butyric acid when we throw up?
Maybe?
So in a way, like, we are kind of eating part of, like, vomit?
Chocolate tastes flat to me, dull. It lacks the acidity that I've been conditioned to expect. And British chocolate in particular tends to taste kind of fatty to me. Indeed, Cadbury uses vegetable oils in addition to cocoa butter.
Yeah.
That may contribute to the smoother, creamier texture Cadbury has relative to Hershey's, but that could be a lot of things. The churning, the tempering, lots of things. Certainly Cadbury lovers really value the comparatively creamy texture. I should acknowledge that this particular bar is the American version of the Cadbury Dairy Milk, which is ironically distributed and partially manufactured by Hershey's, and the recipe has been adjusted a bit for the US market. It has no vegetable oil in it because that's not legally allowed in a US product that's labeled as chocolate. It still tastes very different from a Hershey bar.
Really?
Hershey haters often describe...
Why is that
That's
not allowed? with all the stuff that we have allowed in our food, like red 40 fucking evil shit and like all of the fucking shit that we allow in our food, we're not allowed to use vegetable oil in chocolate specifically? That seems so weird.
Such a random nerf.
Yeah, it's really strange. The Hershey Company makes Reese's, Kit Kats, Hershey Kisses, obviously, Twizzlers, Jolly Ranchers, Icebreakers, Milk Duds, and York Peppermint Patties. I didn't know about Twizzlers.
The texture of this as waxy by comparison to this, but you know what? I kind of like that. Cocoa butter goes very waxy when you get it cold, as anyone who's had chocolate chip ice cream can tell you, and I keep my chocolate bars in the fridge. I love that snap of waxy cocoa butter.
You know what I don't like? I don't like when Hershey's chocolate has been sitting out too long in the sun, and then you open it and it's like melted, but it's not like all the way melted, and it just feels wrong. It just feels disgusting and wrong. It just feels bad, you know? I don't like that.
Yeah.
But it like won't fall apart. It's like stuck together and it's like melted.
In 2015, the BBC did a fun little focus group to analyze the difference between Hershey's and Cadbury, and that strikes me as a fair comparison. They're both inexpensive, mass-produced, mass-market chocolates. It would be absurd to put a Hershey bar up against a fine, handcrafted European chocolate. The adult focus groups preferred Cadbury. They described the Hershey's as harder, more bitter, not as rich. Interestingly, though, when the Beeb asked British kids which chocolate they liked, the kids were more likely to choose the Hershey bar.
I think this one's better.
Now, some of you are probably thinking right now, of course the kids
Brand
like the Hershey
recognition.
bar better. The Hershey bar's got way more sugar. Not really, though. The BBC investigation found that widespread belief is chiefly the result of different labeling regulations in the UK versus the US. Cadbury and Hershey have about the same proportion of sugar. It's just that milk comes higher on the Cadbury ingredients list because the Brits rank the milk based on its liquid weight, not its evaporated weight. It may indeed be the case.
I mean, it's
that the
also
Hershey
just
bar has
crazy that, like, if you just have, like, a main brand cereal, Kids will like that more than the knockoff. But then if you just like replace it with the knockoff and don't tell them and just like
They're
label
not
it
gonna
like
know
it's
the
the main
difference.
thing. Yeah.
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 I mean,
It's
that
insane.
experiment in particular, they were blindfolded, so they didn't know which one was which. But
yep.
Proportionally less cocoa in it. If you look at the US and EU regulations on the minimum cocoa content of chocolate, it looks like the EU standard is higher. Yes, the UK isn't a member.
we only have 10% cocoa in the fucking chocolate bar. That like feels weird. That doesn't feel right, but okay.
The EU anymore, but they're still generally operating under those old rules. The EU standard for the minimum cocoa content of milk chocolate is higher, but the European standard is for dry cocoa solids, whereas the US standard is for chocolate liquor, which is a wet product. So these are probably apples and oranges numbers. I don't really know how to interpret this.
Oh, so it's like negligible? Okay.
I do know that a Hershey spokesman told the BBC that Hershey's contains 30% cocoa solids. If true, that'd be higher than the 23% that Cadbury
Oh, okay.
for their own product. Though he's probably talking about the UK version of the Hershey bar, which is a slightly different recipe. But it's certainly the case.
Dude, this is also like, this is such a huge world that I didn't even know existed.
That a Hershey bar has way less cocoa in it than a fine European dark chocolate.
You gotta tap into the
Cocoa
chocolate
is very
niche, man.
expensive and it's got a very intense
Chocolate
flavor.
world.
Both of those things
Chocolate niche drama.
are bad for mass market
Yeah.
chocolate. So if this doesn't have much cocoa in
This
it,
motherfucker used vegetable oil.
This chocolate creator is making a big slash.
does that mean that the Hershey bar is an objectively inferior product? Certainly a lot of people on my TikTok tried to make that argument. Cocoa is the defining ingredient of chocolate, so chocolate with less
Well, but if it's per the solid weight, that would make Hershey a more superior product if that's what we're judging
cocoa
about.
is objectively lesser chocolate because it's less chocolate. Interesting argument. Certainly you would reach a point where the proportion of the cocoa was so low that the product would be utterly unrecognizable as chocolate. And some might
Sure.
argue that this has gone well below that point. But what if we extended that logic in the opposite direction? This logic implies that the finest chocolate bar in the world is the one that has the highest proportion of cocoa. And you know what? I happen to have some of that right here. It's called unsweetened
that'd be too
baking
strong.
chocolate. You ever just eaten some of this? Yeah, eat that and you will be immediately reminded why people started putting other stuff in their chocolate. You could argue
Yeah, it's because it's a fucking plant.
that alcohol is the defining ingredient of a spirit, right? And if we apply our
That's like
chocolate
saying
logic to
black
booze,
coffee's the best thing because it doesn't have any other things than just the coffee.
That's
I
just
don't know, like,
objectively
that's evil.
true.
that means that pure
No,
ethanol
fuck
is
you.
a superior beverage to fine
I'm
Scotch whiskey,
Pimpleton.
which
I
has all
drink a
kinds of
double
other
shot
things
espresso.
besides ethanol. And wine has even less alcohol in it.
Ooh, he kind of wins with this one. He kind of wins with this one. Because if alcohol is the defining like part of a spirit, that doesn't make any sense. Because like even harder drinks are only like 20% alcohol.
Whiskey, does that mean that whiskey is objectively superior to wine? Okay, now you might say, forget the cocoa percentages. Hershey bars are objectively bad because they taste like human vomit. We are evolved to find certain tastes and smells repulsive because they are indicative of substances that are dangerous to us. We are evolved to be repulsed by butyric acid, and therefore a food that contains butyric acid is a violation of natural law. Well, I happen to be a fan of violating what a lot of people regard as natural laws, and
What?
Whoa. Whoa. Like consent.
What? Like,
I happen to be a fan of violating natural law, and that's why I want to introduce you to my 8-year-old wife.
Okay. All right. I'm chilling.
I'm legally regulated to introduce myself at every door.
And that's why I wanted to introduce myself to you. I'm legally supposed to.
foods are great because they ride the line between enticement and revulsion. Europeans generally love fermented milk products. Think of all the stinky cheeses they dig. And guess what? Parmesan has butyric acid in it too. Certainly you could argue
Ooh, get fucked! Get fucked, Euros!
can be objectively bad from a nourishment perspective, but even that would depend on the subjective dietary needs of the individual, and that whole line of inquiry is moot when it comes to a dessert, when it comes to candy that has no nutritional purpose. It's purely for pleasure, and I derive a lot of pleasure from eating this, not the least because I grew up with it. Candy, more than anything else, is wrapped up in childhood memory, right? I grew up in Central Pennsylvania, not far from where Milton Hershey lived. There's an amusement park there now called Hershey Park.
Yeah,
Every summer,
Hershey
my
Land.
parents would take me there to ride the roller coasters, and on the way out, they would buy me a giant novelty Hershey Kiss, and I would slowly nibble away on that all summer long.
Yeah, I had an ex-girlfriend from Hershey, Pennsylvania. She used to like work at Hershey Park. So that's the only reason I knew that lore.
Those warm feelings are half of what I'm tasting when I'm tasting this.
It's like my first college girlfriend.
And I bet that you could think of a food that you could eat that would take you right back to a very happy place in your life. In my moral code, anything that brings you pleasure is great, so long as it doesn't come at the particular expense of anybody else or at the particular expense of your long-term pleasure experiencing capacity. So, take your pleasure where you find it. I'll do the same.
I don't like that ending. Can we listen to this? Can we listen to that line one more time out of
in
context?
utilitarianism. Okay. He's
No.
a
Let's
utilitarian.
listen to just this line out of context. Okay.
Brings you pleasure is great, so long as it doesn't come at the particular expense of anybody else or at the particular expense of your long-term pleasure experiencing capacity.
Long-term.
No. We're skipping that sentence. I only want you to listen to this sentence.
So, take your pleasure where you find it. I'll do the same.
Oh, I know that he said that you can't hurt people, okay? I know he said it the right way, but it's funnier if we draw attention to
Take your pleasure where you can find it.
the same. Wait, why is it? Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Fucking hurt my ears. I'm gonna kill you.
And I'll be the same way. It's a little bit better. Okay, next one.
The unique burrowing owl is sure to captivate you. Now,
I wonder who donated this one.
Why do you hate owls so much?
I don't.
Only
I'm
with this
just
big yellow eye.
not surprised.
I've heard that you do.
I never did.
Jathus,
eyes and intense stare, but with its many very weird habits that set them apart from most owls.
have you ever noticed that Oreos taste different now? The cookie tastes less chocolatey, and the cream used to have a fluffy marshmallow taste, but now it tastes too sweet, like cheap birthday cake icing. I think I've only ever eaten them when they taste like the second one.
Owls. For one, you won't find these birds in the forest as you would with other owls, but instead in the wide open expanse of flat treeless habitats of North, Central, and South America. In much of North America, the population is migratory. Birds in the southwestern states, though, are partial migrants, and in some places, like Florida, the owls are resident birds, staying year-round.
Epic.
No matter the location, these birds will most often be seen on the ground, which is pretty odd to see an owl doing. That's just how these long-legged, short-tailed, unique raptors like to
I mean, if you got legs like that, why not?
do things, being remarkably adapted to this way of life. So much so that although they have wings and can fly, they are considered less efficient flyers than most owls. With a mottled tawny coloration and a little larger than American robins, it can be quite a task
I don't know if this is AI.
when trying to spot them in
Voice. I don't think the voice is AI.
these vast fields they like. What a sight, though, when you catch a glimpse of 2 or 3 of these flat-headed owls peering back at you. If you are wondering which is male and which is female, that is a tricky question to answer because both sexes are virtually identical. Looking for size differences isn't really helpful either, as weirdly enough for a bird of prey, there really isn't much size contrast between the two. Juveniles are easy enough to recognize from adults, since they lack furring.
Look at how fucking dumb he looks. He
Yeah.
looks like such a dumbass.
in the plumage of their belly. Besides their spotty feathers, other distinct features of burrowing owls are the white unibrows which give them a stern, adorable look. But perhaps the more striking attribute are those stilt-like legs of theirs. Other than the barn owl, most other owls don't have this feature. When you consider the fact that burrowing owls do pretty much everything on the ground, it makes sense for them to be so long, giving them the advantage to peer out over the territory in search of dangers, or more importantly, prey, much of which are
They eat ace bases for breakfast.
hunted down or near the ground, using techniques such as
No.
hovering close to the ground or hunting
Yeah.
from a mound or low vegetation before pouncing,
Nar.
using its feet to catch insects
If you fought this, you would lose.
in mid-air, and as you might have figured for an owl with
I've
long
won
legs,
against an owl
running after their
before.
food. Yep, that is correct. They
You
run. and pretty
fought an
good,
owl?
Which is
Yeah, they like attacked me once.
What do you mean?
One time when I went camping, like an owl just like swooped down to like be a bitch.
Yeah, and it probably like almost killed you. But then it had mercy. Did you kill it?
No, I didn't kill it. I had a stick and just like waved it at it to like tell it to fuck off, and it did.
I don't believe you. I think you got on your knees and begged for mercy and then it left.
It's weird considering that
Yes,
most owls don't
because
do that.
an owl will be like, "Oh yes, I'll give you mercy if you're just on your
Yeah.
fucking knees, not like
Yeah.
eating away at you."
No, he listens. He listens.
I think it's one
No,
of the
it
most
said
adorable and
they
funny things
attacked
that
me.
these
Said
little
Hamilton sent their
Most
regards.
of the items
Don't
on their menu
forget,
include
we're
large
coming for you.
Thank you for the tip.
What do you mean by that?
insects like grasshoppers or beetles, rodents like mice or voles, small reptiles, and amphibians. In fact, they will nab just about any life form they can manage. When they catch sight of prey or when disturbed, they will often bob their head. This head-bobbing salute inspired cowboys to refer to them as the howdy birds. The eyes
Howdy
of all
birds.
owls are large to allow them to
Howdy.
see well in the dark. However, it comes at a
Howdy.
cost, the inability to move them around like what we can do. In order to judge distance accurately, they must move their entire head. Bobbing up and down gives them a clear view and precise location of prey. Although the majority of owls hunt at night, this peculiar guy is what's known as a crepuscular forager, meaning that they hunt both in daylight
Okay,
hours and at
Jathus,
night.
fuck you.
Over the breeding season, the time is divided up between a pair, with males being the ones to search for prey mostly at night, focusing on small mammals and other vertebrates, whereas females catch smaller things like insects by day. There is a strange and off-putting thing they sometimes do that is thought to be a hunting strategy, lining burrows with dry shredded cow manure. The smell of dung seems to lure dung beetles, which burrowing owls love to eat. Nothing like having prey come to you. There is another thing, though, that manure may do, deterring predators by masking the scent.
Having the prey come to you.
The owls. Whatever the case, it's quite odd. This leads me to probably the weirdest thing about them, which is not typical of owls. The fact that they nest in underground burrows, hence their name, burrowing owl.
Yeah? What of it?
This preferred way of nesting has earned them the nickname Little Digger.
Ace sleep
Oddly
with
enough,
one
most
eye
burrowing owls
open.
don't actually do much digging, if any at all.
I'd already do that. That's if I do sleep.
Instead of doing the work themselves, they rely on burrows already dug out by other animals. Most commonly, ground squirrels, prairie dogs, or tortoises. Habitat loss makes it hard to find vacated underground tunnels, resulting in the little owls sometimes evicting the current occupants. Not all burrowing owls are lazy, though. Populations in Florida and the Caribbean are known to excavate burrows themselves. A peculiar but interesting behavior they sometimes engage in is picking up human litter to put around the outside of the burrows. Items like foil, bottle caps, plastic, and even bits of trash. It's thought that doing this lets other burrowing owls know that this place is already occupied.
You know what's actually the
therefore
scariest
hopefully
thing I saw
eliminating
on
any
a job,
unnecessary fights.
Appleton?
What's that?
Like when I was actually doing like, you know, like the delivery driver stuff at night, bro, the scariest thing I've ever seen, because we can get these and where the state I'm at.
The fuck?
There was a bear that like crossed the road.
What kind of bear?
It was like a basic, you know, grizzly bear, brown bear, whatever.
Brown bear?
Whatever the fuck. Yeah. Dude, I have never closed a door any quicker than that before.
Yeah,
I like
fair.
instantly locked up.
Bears
I
are
was
cute,
like,
though.
What the...
Bears are cute.
Dude, not that one, bro.
Did it like seem like it was like unstable? Or was it just like sloughing around and you were just like scared of it because it's a bear?
I was definitely scared because it was a bear, but I like saw it like just go into like someone's backyard, and I'm like, oh, that's fucked up.
That's comforting. Okay, yeah.
I'm like, because
So
you
that's
gotta
great,
also
okay.
understand, like it literally came out of fucking nowhere too, right? Like as soon
Yeah.
as I went to the van, it just emerged from the trees, and I'm like, dude, if I was like 10 seconds
Ace is a
sooner,
monkey.
bro,
Just ask what level he is in game.
don't worry about it. But yeah, if I was like 10 seconds like
Thank you for the tip.
later, that bear would have noticed me, bro.
What are they saying about you being a monkey?
Some Roblox game. Yeah, it's that Roblox monkey game or whatever.
What?
Ace, don't be mean to me, please. I'm just a owl.
True. Thank you, Jathis, for the two.
What would you do in that situation, Appleton? You were just
Although this way
doing
of
some
nesting may
delivery, and then a bear
And
just
then-
emerges
and then
out
a
of the
bear was
trees.
there?
Yeah.
I would watch it and film it, to be honest.
Dude, it pissed me off because I was on call with Sam, and I was like, "Dude, I just saw a fucking bear," and he said, "You're LARPing." And I'm like, "No, I did. I'm
He
not."
said you were
nuts, dude.
LARPing? That's
Yeah, he said I'm
fun.
like lying to him. He said I'm lying to him. No, I'm like, dude, it's fucking right there, dude. What the fuck? It's like, I don't see anything, man.
That's
To
so
this day, I
evil.
don't know if he was just fucking with me or he just didn't see anything.
Why does the owl look stupid? It doesn't.
Seem a bit
It's just
strange, not
smart.
only for
Wholesome.
It looks wholesome in Keanu.
an owl, but just birds in general. Raising their young underground has its benefits. When it's hot, and it can get pretty hot in deserts, the owls can easily become dehydrated, which can be life-threatening. These chambers beneath the ground provide some relief by helping to regulate temperatures.
That's good.
There is no end to the unique characteristics of burrowing owls, as another kind of weird thing about them is the fact that they hoard a lot of food away, mainly when prey is plentiful, which is stored down in the burrows to prepare for times when the hunt isn't as good, helping to ensure that they can feed their young. They can have quite a lot in their pantry too. One cache in Saskatchewan, Canada had
Ace would get mauled by a grizzly bear, and his bro would say he's pretending.
more than 200 rodents.
True.
One thing about underground tunnels is the fact that CO2
Sam would
levels are
act
typically
like it's a
dangerously
guy in a
high.
costume.
However, just like other burrowing animals, the little digger developed a higher resistance to carbon dioxide.
Whoa! Can she say that?
Dangerously high. However, just like other burrowing animals, the little digger developed a higher resistance to carbon dioxide, allowing them to survive in stuffy air quality where the presence of oxygen is fairly minimal. CO2 isn't the only problem an underground dweller has to overcome, but predators too, like coyotes, large cats, badgers, and snakes lurking around. Remarkably, little owl.
My camera's being so evil. Fine, we'll do this. We'll do this for now. There you go. There you go. There you go. There's my little guy. Okay.
Let's have a trick up their sleeve, imitating the hiss sound
Dude,
rattlesnakes
after
make
the
with their
stream
tail.
I did with your
They can do it
character,
so
by the
well that
way,
Spectre-
my OBS just rejected it being existing in future streams. So I think I would have to re-download it.
That's evil.
I don't know why. Yeah, it
That's
just
so
said
horrible.
file Hempy cannot be found. I literally see it, and it just I don't know. Maybe it's because it's like a moving image or whatever that it just like
Yeah, it's a
tweaked
GIF.
it.
That's our word, not hers. Wow, owl racism.
Owl racism. That's actually true. That's
Photograph
true.
comparisons have revealed it is very similar in frequency and acoustic structure.
That's a horrifying sound.
That is sure to stop any flesh-hungry animals in their tracks. Adult burrowing owls make a variety of calls, such as warbling, clucking, and screaming ones. But for the most part, they are pretty non-vocal. Over the mating season or when defending their territory, males make a cute two-note cooing that is described as quail-like.
That's a better sound. That's a more
A
normal
lovable
sound.
thing about them is that they are monogamous, sticking with one partner. Sometimes they even get a little lovey-dovey, preening one another. Both parents take much care of the young, and remarkably, they can have a lot of babies, which are able to walk upright around 2 weeks after hatching, and can be seen hanging.
Look
around
at that
the burrows.
squad. Look at that squad.
have a lot of-
Look at that.
Dude, that you could unironically like just screenshot that, and that'd be like one of the toughest images to send.
Dude, that's tough as hell.
Babies.
Yeah, you got the you send this and you say you got the whole squad laughing. Yeah.
Able to walk upright around
Dude,
2 weeks after hatching.
it's like the
and can
Texas
be
don't
seen
even
hanging
joke, lad.
Yeah.
Rarely do they stray far for several weeks. Once old enough, though, they venture out further with their
Oh, true, Jathus. They're not poly. They're monogamous. Wait,
Oh
why
my
does
God,
he
that's
look,
evil.
Why does he look like such a weird little like skeleton guy?
parents.
Dude, it's like
Burrowing owls
evil.
I know.
certainly are weird. Those unique and fascinating ways of theirs come at a cost, though. As I mentioned earlier, most of the population relies on vacated burrows left by animals like prairie dogs. In some areas, prairie dogs and other burrowing animals like ground squirrels are being killed off to reduce numbers, which means not as many nesting sites are available. Then there is the use of pesticides to deal with insects which can kill these owls, and more importantly, the loss of habitat, such as the conversion of shortgrass prairie habitats to crop production. All these things, plus some other challenges like collisions with cars due to their
Rabbits
foraging
mog owls. I mean, Bungless, I'm not gonna like purposely get my stream taken down, but just look up. Bungless, go ahead and look up owls and rabbits and see what comes up.
Watch Yo Back Ace.
Thank you for $2 from Bear Across the Street. Watch Yo Back Ace.
Dude, I don't want to like, even think about bunnies anymore.
Dude,
to be honest.
do you understand what just happened?
Yeah, someone like got
The
me,
bear
bro.
from across the street just donated to my chat, dude. He's coming for you.
Wait, what the fuck? That's no.
Dude, he's coming for you. This is horrifying.
Dude,
what the fuck?
I didn't think that they'd be watching this stream, dude. When I
Why
told
would he
this
do
story.
this? Why would he do this? Ace thought this was a safe space. He didn't think that he was. He didn't think you'd have to hold back,
The ground,
dude.
sometimes close to the
Jesus.
roads, have contributed to a decline in the
Yeah, I've
population
seen a lot
by
of
over
wild
4%
animals.
per year
That was
between
just
1966
one of the
and
rare
2019.
contexts it wasn't in Scouts.
Luckily, the burrowing owl is known to use old culverts and drain pipes to nest in, so installation of artificial burrows can aid in their survival.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Efforts by conservationists to protect prairie dogs and their habitats also provide additional relief. On the opposite end of the spectrum, another but much larger owl, the great horned, may not be as weird or have problems with population decline, but it's every bit as fascinating. So why not get familiar with these big guys, such as the ridiculous...
Ace Space Civil War, him, the bear, and all of his YouTube girlfriends. Okay, dude. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, guys. Okay. Sensing some hostility.
I don't think they like me. Gulps.
Okay, let's see what this is.
Hair
Pinocchio,
wants me
Johnny Johnny Crickets. Okay, spooky little cricket.
Listen to me, Pinocchio. When somebody has a physical disability, don't point at it, okay? Don't just stand there and point at it.
I didn't know what it was.
Okay, well, you weren't asking any questions. You were just pointing. What is that?
I don't know.
Where did you find that? Okay, put it down. Thank you. What is that?
A balloon.
Okay, drop it. We're never going outside again.
Why not?
Because you can't be contained. You're like a fucking chimpanzee.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. We're gonna sit in here and read a book or something until your dad gets home.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh my god.
Oh no. I feel like something evil and bad is gonna happen.
Pinocchio, please don't mess with your father's tools, okay? It's dangerous. What are you doing with the mallet? Why are you holding that mallet?
I don't know.
Okay, put it down. Pinocchio, put it down. You gonna hurt me with that?
What?
Are you going to hurt me with that, Pinocchio?
No.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You don't want to go to school. We don't have to go to school, okay? What do you want to do tomorrow? You want to be an actor tomorrow, Pinocchio? Tomorrow I'm going to take you to be an actor, okay? I think you're going to be famous. I think you're going to do very well. Pinocchio, put it down. Put it down. 1, 2, 2.5, 3.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Dude.
He murdered the cricket. That's evil.
Dude.
Okay. Kind of epic, maybe? I don't know. I can't even really tell. Maybe epic? Epic question mark? Isn't Ace meant to be a bee? Does that mean that his body is so weak that he shouldn't be able to fly? I don't know.
The next scene.
I'd like that, probably. I think that would be deserved, honestly.
Here we have Tyke. So Tyke is one of our smallest owls. He's a little burrowing owl. So burrowing owls are native to America. You generally find them in the southern states of North America, and then you find them throughout the deserty parts of South America. Little burrowing owls do live up to their name. They do live underground, and they love to catch insects and beetles and all sorts of little things that they can find on the floor. And
Dude,
as you
he's
can tell,
pissed.
He's a very noisy boy. Tyke here has been hand raised by
Put
myself
me
and
down.
the rest of the team since he was about 2 weeks old. So he's an imprint, we call it. So he basically thinks he's a funny-looking human, or we're funny-looking burrowing owls. But he's like the friendliest little bird ever. Right now he's looking to run around and find some little mealworms that we've got. Hey, what are you doing, bud? He's a very cute little boy. He loves to take part in our owl encounters, our experience days, and he's just finished a school visit as well. So he's just been to a school all day, teaching some nursery and reception children about burrowing owls and all sorts of different owls. But he's a very cute little man. Go on then, mister. You going? You going? You going?
Wow. Incredible. Okay. Last one here.
Welcome back to another episode of Bird of the Week. So for Naughtiest Bird of the Week this week, we have Henry. But I have to say Henry, as well as our member of staff, Jill. And that was because Jill was walking around feeding the birds, and Henry was free flying at the time and said, "Oh, that looks tasty."
This guy's fucking scary looking.
Tried to get to the bucket. Thankfully, Stephen warned Jill, and she managed to get out of the way before Henry got near. But towards the end of Henry's flying session, Jill was back out with a handful of food this time, and Henry saw it. Jill's reaction, though, instead of waiting or running out the way, was to throw the food in the air, and Henry said, "Oh my gosh, big buffet of dinner."
Oh my gosh.
So he managed to get double ration.
Can this one kill Ace?
That day.
No.
So it wasn't
That's
necessarily
evil.
his fault, but yeah. And it's kind of more Jill's fault, to be fair. But yeah, I wouldn't deny free food if it was offered to me too, dude. So for most improved bird of the week this week, we have Luther. And he's been such a good boy, honestly.
I mean, he looks fucking scary too. They all look fucking scary, dude.
He is such a striking chap as well. But he's been flying really, really well. We've had him down in the valley as well. Will's been flying him down there, and top marks, dude. So impressed with how he's been. He does have this tendency to be quite shy, quite nervous bird, but honestly, he's been doing so much better. So really, really happy with how he's improved and how he keeps going from strength to strength. So for our bird of the week this week, we have Mr. Chips. And Mr. Chips has been such
Okay,
a
see,
good
Mr.
boy
Chips
this
looks
week.
a
Not
little bit
only
more
is he
wholesome.
flying really, really well for any experienced day visitor, he also went to a demonstration and flew in the demonstration as well. And he was a very, very good boy. So really, really impressed with how he's been. Yeah. So seeing the change in Mr. Chips, honestly, it is amazing to see how he is, and he's such a good boy. And I do really, really enjoy seeing Mr. Chips dance. He is one of the only birds that actually does a little dance. So that brings us to the end of another week of Bird of the Week. Don't forget to drop us a follow. And as always, thank you to all of the amazing supporters over on our Patreon page.
Incredible.
I don't see Jathis on that list.
Incredible. Well, that's okay. Because Jathis supports someone so much cooler than that. Me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, guys, I don't know what the fuck is going on with my camera. I think what I'm going to do today is yeah, I think I'm just going to raid you out. Yeah, this was a good stream, good times. I'll have more to cover tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a great night. Stay in the stream so you can get rated over to iNut, okay? All right. Good night, guys.